Whoa, hey, welcome back to the stream. We're keeping it real, goes right. Welcome back to this stream of the San Francisco 49ers. Yes, that's the team. The San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tennessee Titans. What a huge game. A lot of playoff implications on the line here, people. And we're going to be reacting to it. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be listening to it as well. It's going to be a fun time. And again, Real Take Sports is 16 subs away. Only 16 measly subs away from getting to that all-important 1,000 number for all time. So please, as you're getting ready, as you're getting set for the game, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever one of our daily videos are released. We talk about wrestling. We talk about the NFL. We talk about the NBA. We talk about a whole host of stuff that is going on in the realm of sports. So please, please, please be sure to subscribe. And again, if we get to 1,000, before Christmas Day, I will be reading How the Grinch Stole Christmas. More on that in a little bit as more people join in. But as you're joining in, please put your questions in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win this game. I got the 49ers because I think they're just on a roll right now. That defense, the way they're staunch, how very stingy they've been lately. I think it's just it's a recipe for greatness for that team. I think that the 49ers are going to eke this out. And I do think also it's going to be a good game. I don't think it's going to be like a game where, they're going to like run away with it, because that's also not what either of these teams does. Both of these teams have made their bread by winning these closer games. So let's get to there. I see C has joined. Welcome, C. Thank you, C. You're very cool, C. Welcome, Ravens flock. Always good to see you. We'll be doing a lot of other stuff as the new year comes along. I'll get into that later on in the stream, but not to get ahead of myself. But Jimmy G, 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions over the past 6 games. He's got, I think, 18-8 for the year. This dude has been having a career year, a career-type year. I think, like I said, this San Francisco team, do not count them out for potentially running a table to the Super Bowl. This is a team that is dangerous, and it's because they can run the ball and play great defense. You can do those two things. You can 100% win in January and into February. And you know that Kyle Shanahan is a guy who has his sights set on the Super Bowl. There's no let's make a championship game. There's none of that. It is Super Bowl or bust. And he's someone who people talked about being on the hot seat as they're getting ready for kickoff. It looks like San Francisco will be receiving the opening kickoff, and it is underway. Hasty will take the knee, and it's going to be a touchback. So Jimmy G and the San Francisco 49ers will take it out from the 25-yard line. Again, Jimmy G, 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions over the past 6 games. This dude has been off the charts good. So a lot of people are saying great. I would even say for Jimmy G, he's playing pretty great. But y'all let me know in the chat what you think about this version of Jimmy G, as Jimmy G in the gun. Man in motion. It was Kittle. Takes the snap. Looking. Jimmy G eludes a sack. Will throw it short, complete. And their defender ripped off the helmet of Justin Ayuk. No penalty flag, though, but a short gain on a play that was going to be a sack, but Jimmy G was able to fight out of it. Gain of 4 there. 2nd and 6 coming up here for the 49ers as I look to set up the old game preview so you can all see that. And here we go, Jimmy G one more time. He's going to go off a play action, roll out, complete to Samuels for a first down. Nice job. Deebo Samuel caught that ball. First down at the 40-yard line. As again, we're still getting set here. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. And I believe we've got it. Boom. Oh, well, we'll fix that. Here we go. 1st and 10 here for San Francisco. Use check in the I formation. Handoff here. And it's going to be a gain of about 3 or 4 here for Jeff Wilson, who, oh shit, did I start Mitchell on my fantasy team? I better not have. It's the playoffs. Oh my God, I was so preoccupied with YouTube that I didn't check my lineup for this game. And all right, cool, I didn't start him. Yep, definitely a good thing there. All right, cool, so my fantasy season is still alive here. Jimmy G will toss it to Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel's going to run for a first down and a little more across midfield. Great job there. Again, guys, welcome to this watch-along spectacular of the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tennessee Titans. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. We are very close, 15 subs away from 1K, as Jimmy G, I formation here for the San Francisco 49ers, 8-6 San Francisco versus 9-5 Tennessee. Jimmy G is going to drop back, looks to throw, he does, and it's short to Kittle, and Kittle is going to take it for a gain of 7 as he stretches out. Nice job there by George Kittle, stretching out, getting that extra yardage, knowing that he's a big body, knowing that he can basically have his way with the defender as far as the defensive matchup goes. And I believe that was Byard covering him, one of the best safeties there is in the NFL. So 2nd and 5 coming up here for San Francisco here at the 44-yard line of Tennessee. Jimmy G, play action, bootleg, throws short, and it's caught by Ayuk. Ayuk's going to take it for a first down across the 30-yard line. It goes out of bounds at about the 29. 1st and 10 with 11:54 to go here in the first quarter. San Francisco, like the Undertaker in 2003, keep on rolling, baby. San Francisco, another play, another first down. Let's see if they can continue this stretch here. Jimmy G under center. Kills the play at the line. He's going to change it. Jimmy G, handoff here to Wilson. Wilson's going to take it for a gain of about 3. So 2nd and 7, again, keeping that threat of the running game alive. That is what this team does best, and that is how they're going to win this match. Now, 11 minutes, under 11 minutes to go here in this football game. Again, guys, we're very close to 1,000 subs. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Here as the 49ers face 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line. Ooh, a Titan jumped off sides but got right back. No flag. First down here to Samuel, and Samuel's going to try to take it to the end zone. He fumbled it. The ball came loose, and the Titans say they have it. What's the call on the field? Was Deebo Samuel down? He was. Deebo Samuel got lucky there as he was down. Great pass here. A quick pass by Jimmy G finding the opening, and Deebo Samuel almost took it to the house. It's going to set up San Francisco 1st and goal at about the 2-yard line. Almost a disastrous turn of events for them there. Here we go, handoff. Wilson, did he get in there? He did. Touchdown. And just like that, with 9:57 to go in the first quarter, Jeff Wilson Jr. puts the 49ers up by 6, potentially 7, pending a Robbie Gould field goal. And, oh, my God, they just cut to my man, or not my man, to hashtag not my man, Mike Vrabel, and he did not look happy about this. Mike Vrabel looks pissed, to quote Eric Cartman. Guys, again, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We are eerily close to 1,000 subs. Let's get us there. We're 15 away, so subscribe if you haven't already. Here we go. Extra point by Robbie Gould. Weird snap, but the kick is up and good. Just barely good by Robbie Gould, one of the best in the game today. So Robbie Gould tacks on the extra point, and just like that, they are up 7-0. They go right down the field and score on their asses to the San Francisco 49ers, and now the Titans have to answer back, and this is a Titans team that has been up and down, honestly, since Derrick Henry went out. Derrick Henry goes out, like, okay, we know that there's going to be some trouble. We know there's going to be some problems. Immediately, they get a big win against the Los Angeles Rams. People are like, oh, all right, cool, then they'll be fine. And, you know, they generally have been fine, but they had a dud loss. I believe it was to the Bills. They had a few dud losses here and there, and it just hasn't looked good. They're now 9-5. They had a chance last week to really I believe, become the number 1 seed in the conference if they had won, because then they would have been 10-4 instead of now sitting at 9-5 when they lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't care what anyone says. Watch the play. He was a yard short. That is the story of the Titans' lives. That is the story of this franchise at this point. Just a yard short every single time. It's what they do on some Mark Henry shiznit. And what I do is shill, guys. So if you haven't already, we're 15 subs away from 1,000. I'm probably not going to stop talking about it until it happens. So hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It's to show everyone. Oop, wrong one. But again, here, just to show everyone. There we go. That's the live counter as we just went up one. So please, guys, keep those subscriptions coming. We're very close to 1K. Let's get us there so I can focus on the game. For God's sakes, it'll get me to shut up and stop shilling. I promise you. There's only one thing in this world that will get me to stop shilling. It is you guys right now subscribing to the channel so that, I don't know, I can be happy and reach my goal of 1,000 before the end of the new year. So we'll be checking on that as the night goes on. So again, please, please, please subscribe. Daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, pro wrestling. We got streams like this, weekly podcasts on a lot of different topics. Boom, just like that. We're 14 away. The counter is going up just like that. And that's what I'm talking about. If this is 1K, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to stop talking about subscribers immediately, and I'm going to solely and only focus on the game, on some Triple H shiznit. So let's get to it. And speaking of the game, Titans are about to come onto the field. Ryan Tannehill, up and down year, 14 touchdowns, 14 picks this year through the air. He's been missing the most crucial piece of that offense in Derrick Henry. Let's see if they can answer. It's the big question. Can they answer against a team, as the return here for the Titans going to be taken out at the 3-yard line. And he's got the edge here. He's across the 30 to the 40-yard line. And that's where Ryan Tannehill is going to come out. If you want to help this offense, that's the best way to do it. Ryan Tannehill is going to start here at the 40. And again, I think for the Titans, it is don't make Ryan Tannehill have to do too much through the air. Don't force him to do too much through the air. Take what's there and just execute. That is something that they need to do. They're still running the ball very effectively, even without Derrick Henry. Lean on that. Lean on play action, and you'll get out of here with a win. Let's see here. Under center is Ryan Tannehill at the 39-yard line. Tannehill play action. He's rushed. He's going to throw short for a loss of 7-8 yards. Nick Bosa blew that screen up. I don't even know why Ryan Tannehill threw the ball there. There was nowhere for the running back to go. He was basically just blocking at this point, and Nick Bosa was right there. Ryan Tannehill should have seen him, but he didn't. Oh, my God. And a loss of 8 yards. That is not the way they wanted to start this game. 2nd and 18 on the second offensive play of the game for the Titans. Handoff here. Probably should have done that here on first down. And he's going to take it for a gain of about 5. Absolutely disastrous play there on first down. Now you're in a situation where you're facing a 3rd and 12 if you're the Tennessee Titans. Absolutely humongous, as Jordan Von Strangle would say. They're going to give him a generous spot, too, and give him 3rd and 11 now. So here we go, 3rd and 11. 5 wide here for the Titans. Ryan Tannehill in the gun. Takes a snap. He's got time. Tannehill will fire middle of the field, and it is caught across midfield. First down by Westbrook Akita. Whoa, who is that guy? Akina, my bad. Westbrook Akina. He hits him for a first down there. Ryan Tannehill, again, he did exactly what I told him to do, baby. He threw a real good ball, middle of the field, took exactly what was there, and that's what he's got to do. Don't do these screens where you know Nick Bosa is going to blow it up. He saw him right there. I formation here across midfield for the Titans. It is a play-action fake. Tannehill now with pressure in his face, and he is going to be sacked. Another first down, another loss of 8 for the Titans as Ryan Tannehill took a sack there, and the pocket just collapsed around him. Man, oh man. That's what happens. And they had a fullback blocking as well. Tannehill he could have shifted to the right. There wasn't contained. He could have shifted to the right and extended the play, but he didn't. He instead chose to stay in the pocket. Another 2nd and 18 here with Tannehill in the gun. Tannehill throws a quick screen to his right, and it's going to be blown up for a minimal gain, maybe a gain of 3. So far, so mild for the Titans. This is not the way they really wanted to start off, I think, but they made it on 3rd and 12 the last time. Let's see if they can make it on 3rd and about 14. I want to say 3rd and 15 potentially. Again, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily videos. 3rd and 15 on their own side of the field. Tannehill in the gun. Takes the snap. And it's a delayed handoff that is going to be stuffed for a loss. This San Francisco 49ers defense is tough, and they're not going to let you be rough. Rough and rowdy. Baby. Oh, man, this is, again, disaster has strucken for this team, for the Tennessee Titans. Disastrous start to this game. They're lucky to just be getting off the field with a punt, man. This is not the way you wanted to start off, but San Francisco's going to get the ball back. 4th and 15 here. Brett Kern, one of the best to ever do it, is on the punt. He'll get it away. And it's going to be a touchback right into the end zone. And now the 49ers will take over at the 20. They scored a touchdown on their first series of the game. Let's see if they can repeat that success on this drive, as the Titans, I don't even know what to say. They just imploded on that drive, didn't they? It was imploded. Self-destruction. There's no other way to put it. The only other way to put it is that I don't even know. There's no segue for what I wanted to do there. There's no segue. But put your questions in the chat, guys. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this game. Let's talk about the NFL. Let's talk about the NBA. Let's talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Put it in the chat. Hit that like button. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Again, I'm going to mention it till I'm blue in the face. I'm going to mention it till probably everyone's blue in the face. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Let's get there as they go to commercial break. Let's get there quicker. The quicker we get there, the more I can focus on the game and the less I have to shill, because the less I'll feel the need to shill, I should say. We were at, I believe, 986, so we're at 986 right now. Let's get to 1,000 before the end of this stream. It would not only mean a lot to me, it would mean a lot to, I believe, a lot of the people out there in the Real Take family as we go up to 987. Thank you guys so much. Again, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button, all that jazz. And you know, it'll make our Christmas wish come true. Make my Christmas wish come true, so that I can keep coming back here and giving you guys amazing content with my punk ass, as I like to say. Guys, again, but we'll be periodically checking that throughout the night. And again, once we reach 1K, I'm going to be all go for the ball or for the football game. But San Francisco, so far, this is what I expected from this game. San Francisco looked very good on offense. They play to their strengths. You could say that the Titans probably need to play to their strengths a little more. But we'll see what happens throughout the nights. Again, long game. I see HMO Podcast has joined the fray. Welcome, HMO. Guys, you want another good podcast? It's not mine. Go check out theirs. They do a lot of great stuff over there on their channel. Brooks and Pedro do a lot of great stuff over there. So go check them out if you haven't already. Subscribe to their channel. But before you do that, subscribe to mine. Mine's also important. But big shout out to them. Hope you guys are doing well. Here we go. 1st and 10 here. 1st and 10 here for San Francisco. Handoff here, and Wilson's going to take it for a first down, a gain of 10 after a hard run by Wilson. Amazing run there by Wilson. HMO asks, what's up, guys? What's up, my G? What's up? I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's out there doing well, staying safe. Staying safe. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to C also, reminding people to sub. We love that. We love that. But we also got a game here we're talking about, and George Kittle has been absolutely taking over the NFL over the past number of years. As Wilson, they actually marched him about a half a yard short. He's going to get that half a yard and a little more and get a first down. So fresh set of downs for the San Francisco 49ers here. Again, San Francisco up 7-0. Oh my God, they're showing a tape of Greg Olsen and Zach Kittle having a little bit of a shoving match, but a playful shoving match, like a little wrestling match, I want to say, in the pregame. Love to see that. Again, San Francisco up 7-0, 4:34 left here in the first quarter. I formation here for Jimmy G. Jimmy G, play action, has a lot of time. Will throw it short back to Wilson for a gain of a few yards, gain of 4, I want to say. Second down coming up. And here's the thing, Jimmy G, you could argue, in my opinion, is a more polished version, the most polished version of Ryan Tannehill there is. Because unlike Ryan Tannehill, I think he's a lot more consistent of a player. And you know, that's not saying that he needs to be the starter for the 49ers going forward. I think the second Trey Lance is ready, you put him in. Trey Lance is going to be an all-star, all-NBA, all-pro player. As here's a screen to Kyle Juszczyk, who gets his face mask hit, but Juszczyk is out across the 40, going to Titans territory. Kyle Juszczyk took that almost 20 yards. There was I don't know, man. They're going to say this is probably coming back, but I think the defender might have got a face mask on Juszczyk. Let's see what's happened. That was an amazing screen by Jimmy G to Juszczyk, on an amazing run, I should say, by Juszczyk, who took it 20 yards. One of the best fullbacks of all time, Kyle Juszczyk. And it was the face mask, just like Ice called it. Forget Joe Buck, forget Troy Aikman, put me on the call. I know more football than all of them combined. In jest, I say. And you can see here on the replay, yup, he got him, but Juszczyk just kept on going, kept those big legs a churning, and took it for 20 yards. Great job there by Kyle Juszczyk. Again, one of the best is, that was a weird angle. They said they didn't get it. I don't know what to say. As first down run is going to be not much there. Not much there. That was a first down at the 25. Second down coming up. Pax Guy says, I just subscribed. Welcome, Pax Guy. Love to see it. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. C says, share this man's link. Get to 1,000. Thank you, C. HMO says, 12 more subs. Keep subbing. Hit that noti bell, too. Thank you, HMO. Thank you, C. Thank you, everyone out there. Just keep on subbing here as Jimmy G on second down completes to George Kittle inside the 10-yard line. A first down for San Francisco, and they just keep on rolling like The Undertaker in 2003 with his jean jacket. He might not dress like a devil, but he's still down to go to hell. Oh, my God. I messed up that wrestling reference, but what a play by George Kittle. And now they're going a little bit up-tempo here as Jimmy G is back under center. Jimmy G with a toss here out to Deebo Samuel, the Swiss Army weapon. As Deebo Samuel, I don't know how he did that. He made an amazing cut in between like 4 defenders that still gained about 2 yards there. Second and goal coming up. Nice run there by Deebo Samuel. That is true. They just mentioned that we're at what, week 16, and only one team has clinched the playoff spot. That just shows you how good parity is, how much parity, I should say, there is in the NFL. It's just amazing to see. It's what we wanted out of the NFL. Just so many good competitive teams. And San Francisco is one of them. This is a dark horse to go to the Super Bowl. a dark horse to go to the Super Bowl. That because they play good defense, they can run the ball, and Jimmy G's efficient. Here we go, 2nd and goal. Did they get that playoff? They did. No delay of game. Jimmy G to the end zone. He's intercepted. Picked off by Jenkins in the end zone. Right as I said that, right as I said Jimmy G was efficient, he threw the interception there, and now the ball goes right back to the Titans. Unfortunate turn of events. He shouldn't have thrown that ball. Wow. He really shouldn't have thrown that ball. I think he just saw George Kittle and said, shit, he down there somewhere. My goodness gracious. Great gobs of fire. That sucks. HMO asks, how many fantasy points you think George Kittle is gonna get? Well, you know, I don't know. I think that just kind of deflated my prediction because that was a touchdown that would have gone his way. But I mean, he's still gonna be in this game. I think good for a solid. I'll say a solid 18. Like he's gonna be good for 18 in this game against this team. But man, not like that. Not if Jimmy G keeps doing that. I understand Kittle down there somewhere, but my G. Just you're Jimmy G. You've made a career out of not making bad decisions. Why do you make you're not supposed to make bad decisions in the red zone, Jimmy G. Bunk bad. But he'll be fine. They'll get past it. They will move past it. And HMO is obviously upset. C says, Loki, I was watching Peacock in 2001 Monday Night Raw. 2001 Raw. Yep. The first half of Raw in 2001 was really good. The latter half of Raw in 2001, not so great. Naughty. Again, guys, let's do a quick check at the old analytics. So right now it says, we just gained a few subs. So 11 subscribers away from 1,000 subs all time. So let's get there. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. We got daily videos and clips on the NFL, the NBA, WWE, AEW, if you're into that, all that stuff. Weekly podcast, Real Take Sports Talk. I just had an episode go out today. I'll release that on Apple Podcasts and everywhere later tonight, but it's up on the YouTube channel, so if you want to check that out in the archives, you can. We talk about a whole host of stuff. You can wait for the clips to come out. You can also check out Real Take Wrestle Talk for any wrestling fans out there. And because that's in the archives, that's on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts. I've put it basically everywhere, but we're on so many platforms because we want to reach as many people as humanly possible. So please subscribe to help make more content and better content, hopefully possible. So subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. As we go back to the football game, there is a football game, people. 1st and 10 here at the 20. That's where the Titans are going to take over after the Jimmy G pick. Handoff here goes for no gain and possibly a loss of 1 there. Man, oh man. And so they're showing the replay here. I do think that Jimmy G thought he was going to George Kittle the whole time. I think he knew he was going to George Kittle the whole time. That's what I saw there, man. And that's the worst decision you can make as a quarterback. When you just lock onto one receiver, and even when he's not open, you throw. I don't like that. But Jimmy G will bounce back. Shotgun here for Tannehill. He'll throw it short, and it's going to be caught by Julio Jones, who finally showed up to work. It's a joke, people. It's a joke. But Julio Jones finally making his presence known. So thankful the Ravens didn't trade a 2nd or 1st round pick away for him. Aren't we Ravens fans? 26 catches, 376 receiving. Really glad we didn't trade for him. Anyway, 3rd and 3. Crucial 3rd down here for the 49ers. Jump formation to Ryan Tannehill's right as Brown goes in motion. Here we go. It's going to be a toss to Brown, and Brown is going to be brought down by this 49ers defense for a loss of 3, and the 49ers defense will hold out and force the Titans to punt as the first quarter comes to an end. It's been all San Francisco all the time. My goodness. I told everyone the San Francisco 49ers defense, when healthy, is going to be amongst the best in football, and they are just proving me right. That's what they do on some Mark Henry shiznit. They just lock it down. They're like a brick wall once you get to the line of scrimmage. You can't really run on them. It is difficult to get past their secondary sometimes, and especially for a quarterback, honestly, like Ryan Tannehill. I don't care if he has A.J. Brown or not. Yeah, I don't care if he has A.J. Brown. I don't care if he has the whatever is left of Julio Jones. It's just very difficult to get yardage and score on this team, especially for a quarterback like Ryan Tannehill without Derrick Henry. If Derrick Henry were playing, I would say that the 49ers were at a disadvantage. I would say that the Titans. I would lean Titans if Derrick Henry were healthy and playing in this game, but he's not. And without Derrick Henry, that just shows you what this Titans team is. The Tennessee Titans without Derrick Henry are just a okay football team. But Derrick Henry is such a great player, and I don't want to mitigate or minimize his impact on this team. He genuinely might be the most valuable player to any one team there is in the NFL. It's like him, Lamar Jackson. I think you can say Jonathan Taylor as well. Obviously Aaron Rodgers is always up there. Like those four, probably the most valuable player, any one player to their team. Like, it is Derrick Henry, and you can make an argument that he's number one, whatever. I don't care, but we all know he's amongst that, right? And without him, this team's just not gonna go to the places where they want to go. And it doesn't take a genius. It doesn't take a football expert and analyst to break that down and let you know. Oh, speaking of analysts, how many analysts, how long is it going to take analysts to get Tua Tagovailoa's name right? Because everyone's like, oh my God, it's Tua Tagovailoa. I'm like, dude, there's no N in that name. There's just, and he's even come out and said, he's like, yeah, no, I don't know why people say Tagovailoa. It's Tua Tagovailoa. I don't understand it either. I really don't understand. It's Tua Tagovailoa. Tagovailoa. Not that difficult, people. Just say it a few times. You'll get it. Not Tagovailoa. There's no N in there. Anyways, you know what there is, though? A lot of excitement in San Francisco because San Francisco start off the second quarter is about to get this ball off another punt by Brett Kern. 4th and 6 for the Titans. They're going to be forced to punt. Kern gets the punt off and away. And it is going to wobble here and bounce at about the 37-yard line. I'm going to say 37-yard line. So that's where the 49ers are going to start. 5-1 in their last 6 games. 12 takeaways to 5 turnovers. They have completely turned this season around, and it's been such a great job. Again, Jimmy G throwing 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions in the past 6 games. He's been great. He's returning to that Super Bowl form from a few years ago, from that 2019 season. This running game has come on as people have gotten healthier. They've gotten Wilson reps. They've gotten Mitchell reps. Mitchell, of course, is out in this game, but I do think they're going to get better. Guys, again, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're just about, I believe, 12 or 13 subs away from 1,000. Let's get there. Subscribe, please, as the 49ers get ready to do something here as the chain gang are moving. I don't know what's going on with the chain gang here. They were on the wrong side of the field. Great job by them. Garoppolo on first down. Screen over to Wilson. Wilson has some blocking, and Wilson will take it for a gain of 10 and a first down. The 49ers doing exactly what they need to be doing, exactly where their bread is buttered. These amazing screens. It's a great concept here, actually, yeah, because the attention completely goes to Kyle Juszczyk, who is motioning across the field, and then Wilson is kind of left a little open, and he's got some room to make a one-man miss, which he does, get a block, and then gain the first down. Handoff here to Wilson. Wilson takes it for a gain of 7. So Wilson picking up 7, another nice chunk of yardage there, and a second down and short coming up here for the San Francisco 49ers. And Brandon Ayuk, former first-round pick, he's come along as well. 33 catches and almost 500 yards in the past 8 games. Handoff here to Wilson. Gets a second burst and a first down. And they just keep moving the chains. That's what the 49ers do here with 13:33 left in the first half. Here we go. I think the 49ers, if they just keep doing exactly this, run, play action, screen, run, run, run. They're going to take it in. That's what they do. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Jimmy G, play action, looking downfield. He will throw it downfield to a wide-open Juszczyk who can't make the grab. Oh, Jimmy G put a little too much on it. It was just out of reach for Kyle Juszczyk. Oh, and it was just inches away. Kyle Juszczyk just streaking off the field. How many times do you see a fullback streaking down the field and Juszczyk turned his head, couldn't get his hand up there all the way. It was just a little bit of an overthrow. Jimmy G knows it too. I mean, he missed him, man. He missed him. But hey, 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line. Jimmy G in the gun. Takes a snap. Drops back. Fires short. And it is caught by the running back. And it's going to be a short gain. 3rd and about 6. 3rd and 5 coming up. Third and 4, they're going to say. So nice job there. Yeah, nice spot there, I should say. 3rd and 4 coming up here for San Francisco. Jimmy G in the gun. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff here. And he's going to be about a half a yard short of the first down marker. Do they go for it here? Do the San Francisco 49ers go for it? I think you go for it here. They have done whatever they've wanted against this Titans defense. I think you can gain a yard. If you can't gain a yard, you might not deserve to win this football game. I think you go for it here. You do a QB sneak with Jimmy G up with the center. Let's see if they can get the push here. I formation here for the Niners. It's about a yard away. And it's going to be a rollout here for Jimmy G. Jimmy G is going to throw it for a first down to Deebo Samuel. Another play, another first down for the San Francisco 49ers, quieting on some Ray Lewis shit, isn't it? I told everyone in Tennessee to be quiet because y'all done. And any chance of them having, and I think the Titans even got away with a little bit of a hold there. The Titans did, I said. Defensive holding. They might have gotten away with a little bit of a defensive hold there. Didn't even matter. Deebo Samuel still caught it for a first down. 7 plays, 43 yards, and almost 4 minutes here. Another I formation. Toss here with Juszczyk leading, and Wilson will gain maybe a yard. 10:54 remaining in this half. Again, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. 24 offensive plays for the Niners so far. That's a lot of plays in the first half. 49ers, of course, trying to basically get that touchdown back that they threw away. Literally, Jimmy G threw it away on a bad read. Short memory here. Jimmy G drops back. You're going to throw it short to Wilson. Wilson's got to beat a defender, and he can't do it. He's dropped for a loss of 2. 3rd and 11, I should say, coming up here next play. So big time third down. It's the longest third down that they've faced in this game, have the 49ers. I believe it's the one longest third downs they face in a while. They don't face many third and long situations here, or they haven't, at least recently. And let's see what Kyle Shanahan can draw up here. Don't be surprised if they run the ball. Do not be surprised if they run the ball. Jimmy G in the gun, takes the snap. Jimmy G steps up in the pocket. Jimmy G is going to take off and run with it, and Jimmy G is going to be brought down after a gain of 5, but flags come flying. Maybe a holding in the backfield. A lot of flags came flying, actually. Yeah. So so the referees, of course, are going to take their 15 minutes to figure this out. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We're only 12 subscribers away from 1,000. Let's get there. Subscribe for daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, AEW, WWE, and much, much more. Weekly podcasts, so much to talk about. The ref's still figuring it out. And finally, we have a call. Both teams. Free play for 49ers. Ooh. So they're going to get a 15-yard penalty. Oh, wow, brutal. So Trent Williams actually grabbed the face mask of Bud Dupree, I believe. Yep. Yeah, that's interesting. Hold up. So Bud Dupree was offsides to begin the play, which is what led Trent Williams to basically do what he could, grab the face mask. And, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's one of those anomaly penalties that happens, but you can't really account for it, really in the game because it happens so rarely probably. But, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Now the 49ers at least have another shot here. 3rd and 26. They're going 5 wide here, too. But interesting call here by San Francisco. Jimmy G drops back. Screen here to Deebo Samuel. Deebo's got nowhere to go. He makes people miss, though, and Deebo Samuel still gains 6 yards on the play. Deebo Samuel is I don't care what anyone says, even though he didn't pick that up. That's one of the more impressive plays of this game. This dude was dead to rights. There were 3. He makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tennessee Titans miss. And he still is able to get back and get Robbie Gould some extra yardage here to kick a field goal. And again, Robbie Gould, one of the best in the NFL. Been doing it for a while. Now a 48-yard attempt here by Robbie Gould. The kick is up, on its way. Did he get enough? And he got it. Just like that, the 49ers are now up 2 scores, 10-0 ball game for the San Francisco 49ers. The Titans have been absolutely putrid on offense. As we check our real take ticker, 990 people, 990 subscribers. We are 10 away. The big fat 10. Start making fake accounts, people. No, I'm just kidding. But we're 10 away from reaching that all-important 1,000 mark. Thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. And if you haven't already, what in God's name are you waiting for? You make my Christmas wish come true. Get me in the holiday spirit. If you want to see me read The Grinch on Christmas, guys, that's the big get. If I get to 1,000 subscribers before Christmas Day, I will do a live stream on Christmas Day reading The Grinch, reading how the Grinch stole Christmas, dressed as Santa Claus in the Anthony Hopkins voice. What more could you want from me? I am literally putting on a comedy act. I'm literally clowning here for you. So please, guys, subscribe if you want that. Also, in addition to seeing me be a clown, you also get access to a bunch of great content. You get to you get notified whenever one of our new live streams, one of our new podcasts, our live Q&A sessions are released. So, and we got some interviews lined up too. I got a lot of interesting, exciting stuff I got planned for 2022. So, guys, if you haven't already, please, please, please subscribe. Hit that like button as well because it helps more people see the product, helps more people see the live stream, helps more people see me, and and this wonderful hat I have that I'm going to take off for right now, because it's a little itchy. So subscribe. I don't know. I don't even know what else to say. Just subscribe, people. Let's see. Boom, we got one more. 9 away. We're in the single digits, baby. We'll be taking a look at that as the night goes on. But yeah, one more time for the road. Subscribe and all that jazz. But 10-0 here for San Francisco. You couldn't have asked for a better start for the 49ers, and you couldn't have asked, honestly, for a worse start for the Titans. The Tennessee Titans have just been virtually non-existent in this football game. And the 49ers just seem to be doing both offensively and defensively, doing exactly what they want and whatever they want here. So absolutely tragic if you're a Titans fan, isn't it? Alexander Mahler says, dude, you're my favorite YouTuber ever. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I live to serve the wonderful Real Take community, and that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to build a community. We're trying to have some fun. As here we go, the kickoff here is going to be a touchback. So the Titans are going to start at the 25-yard line. But we're trying to build a community. We're trying to have some fun. I'm trying to put some great content out and see what happens. That's the whole thing. I'm just trying to share my views and sports opinions, and which is what they are, their opinions, with you guys, and see what you guys think. We're just trying to have fun here and pass the time. That's what it's all about. So if you want to help us do that, if you want to be a part of that, subscribe to the channel. First down here for the Tennessee Titans. I formation here for Tennessee. Handoff here. And Foreman's going to be dropped. This San Francisco front is absolutely relentless. The 49ers have made the Titans lose yardage on first down almost every single time in this game. It's absolutely insane. Every single first down play just leads to a loss of yardage for the Tennessee Titans. And now there's a flag on the play, and it's going to be against Tennessee. You hate to see it. Let's see what it is. So it's a loss of yardage anyway. Chop block. That's going to be 15. It's going to be, half. This is the goal because they lost yardage. And that's brutal. You hate to see that. They can't even call a 15-yard penalty. You hate to see that. So the Tennessee Titans are just going to be, Andrew, I hope you're well. Someone please check on Andrew. 1st and 22 here for Tennessee. Let's see if they can lose yardage here again. You can't possibly lose yardage on a 1st and 22, can you? I doubt it. Here we go. Under center is Tannehill. Tannehill will hand it off, and the Titans will gain yardage across the 20-yard line. So the Titans finally gain yardage on first down. We love to see it. Big claps for them. Big shout-out to that offensive line. Shout-out to everyone who made this happen. The Titans had one of the best first down runs they've had in this entire game. Man, you love to see it. We're having fun here, Titans fans. It's okay. It's okay, Andrew. It's okay. It's football. 2nd and 14. 7:33 left to go in the second quarter. Tannehill again under center. Takes a snap. He's going to drop back and throw, and he will complete the ball to A.J. Brown about 3 yards short of the first down marker. So 3rd and short coming up here. 3rd and 3 for the Titans with 7:14 and counting left in this half. So the Titans here have a chance to move the chains here after what would seem like an impossible situation on 1st and 22 after that penalty. 3rd and 3 here. Ryan Tannehill, 5 for 5, 13 yards, but 5 for 5. Can he get 3 here? He's in the gun. Takes the snap. Rolls out to his right. He's got time, and he's got a man, and does he have a first down? No. Did he get both feet down? He did. A.J. Brown, it seems like by the skin of his teeth, or the tip of his toes, rather, got that first down. Did he get it down, though? Let's see. Let's see. Though that was a first down, actually. Man, Titans getting smacked, says Niza Sanchez. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Handoff here on first down, though, and it finally goes for a gain. So the Titans are going to gain about 8 yards after a hard run there. Nice job there by that Tennessee front. So the Titans looking like they're put together their best drive of the game. 2nd and 1 here for Tennessee. Handoff goes nowhere as there's just a pile of white jerseys are to go absolutely nuts and stuff their running back right there. 3rd and 2 coming up here for Tennessee. They made a 3rd and 3 just a few plays ago. Can they get a 3rd and 1? Or 3rd and 2, I should say. Foreman, Hillard, McNichols, the running backs here today for the Tennessee Titans. Thank you, Fox. I really needed that refresher on their names. Here we go. 3rd and 2. Tannehill in the gun. Tannehill throws it into traffic, almost intercepted. The ball went absolutely flying in the air. 4th and 2 coming up. And the Titans are going to punt this ball away on what looked to be like one of their best drives of the game. Ryan Tannehill just threw it into absolute traffic there. Ooh, A.J. Brown had a chance at it, actually. But a really good, almost a pick there. Almost a pick, though. So Kern is going to punt this ball away. He gets it away, and it's going to be a good one. Fielded at about the 11. No fair catch here. It's going to be taken out to the 23-yard line, so nice return there. Ryan Tannehill looks pissed on the sidelines as Jimmy G is looking to lead the 49ers onto what could be another scoring drive in this football game. Well, guys and girls and everyone else out there, again, like I said, we're in the home stretch. Oh, we lost one. Come on, we hate to see that. We're still 10 away, though. Guys, we are 10 away from 1,000. We're 10 subscribers away, I should say, from 1,000 all-time. Let's get there. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We do a lot of stuff on this channel. If you want to keep doing it, we're trying to get to 1K. Again, I will read The Grinch dressed as Santa Claus live on this channel on Christmas Day if we get to 1,000 before that. So please, please, please subscribe. Cannot understate that enough. And as far as this game goes, man, hate to be a Titans fan right now. You honestly hate to be a Titans fan right now. They are not doing their jobs well here. And it comes down to, again, I think, and it's not because the Titans' running game, rather, has been bad. I think they're getting better, actually, as they go along. The bigger problem is you don't have the threat of Derrick Henry dominating a game and making Ryan Tannehill more of a threat and taking that pressure off of him, taking that pressure off your receivers, because it's more predictable and it's easier to stop the run, significantly easier to stop the run than if you had Derrick Henry in there. Because Foreman and McNichols and all these guys, they're good quality change of pace backs, and Foreman actually might be a good starter somewhere one day, but they're just not Derrick Henry. You don't replace a guy as good as Derrick Henry. He's irreplaceable on some Beyonce shit, isn't it? You know, you can't do it. So again, I think this game just understates when you're going into the playoffs and you're facing a top defense. You've got to be able to have that dynamic, great player. So let's hope that Derrick Henry actually does come back by the playoffs, because they're going to need him. This game highlights that it is the biggest case for how much the Titans need Derrick Henry. And I'm going to make the biggest case in like 3 seconds for why you should hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Daily videos, podcasts, streams, so much more. 10 subs away. Let's get to there. Let's get to 1,000 people. Let's get to 1,000 subs before the end of this stream and make my Christmas wish come true. What the dog doing says, hi. What's up? Hi. As Jimmy G almost threw an interception on first down. Dangerous throw. Was it tipped at the line? Jimmy G on first down. He dropped back and he threw it. Ooh, he threw it in between 3 defenders. Ooh, Jimmy G he's been. And that was the Deebo Samuel, another one of his top targets. I don't know, maybe that was a little bit of an underthrow or what, but that's a dangerous throw to make, Jimmy. 2nd and 10, though. He got lucky there, and it's going to be a handoff here to Wilson. Wilson's going to get nowhere and go right back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 coming up for San Francisco. Perfect time to tell you all to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. 3rd down, 3rd and 10 coming up here for San Francisco. San Francisco up 10-0. 4 minutes left in this game. What a quick game this is. Like, the time is just flying here. Here we go. Garoppolo drops back, and he's going to be stuffed and sacked. Simmons, Dupree collide onto the almost lifeless body of Jimmy G after that sack as he gets up. Good to see him getting up, but man, if he had just stepped up, he would have had some extra time, possibly a second or 2 more. Oh, you got to step up, Jimmy G. You got to step up. But he didn't see him, and he gets sacked, and the 49ers are going to be forced to punt. That's the first time the Titans have really stopped this 49ers team, as there's a timeout taken here by Tennessee. Maybe they want to take a look at this. Maybe they want to take a look at this. Maybe this was a fumble. Maybe that's what they're taking the timeout for. Maybe the coach wants to challenge. Maybe Vrabel wants to challenge that. Let's see, because that ball was loose before Jimmy G hit the ground. Let's see. So on the sack here, where does his knee go down? Ball comes loose before it. So, yeah, that's a loose ball. But who gets there? Kittle goes down for it. Does he get it? Yeah, he does. So Kittle got the recovery anyway. So I don't think you want to challenge that, especially after already taking the timeout. Rick in the chat says, I need Foreman to be Derrick Henry as the 49ers get this punt away, and it's a pooch. A bad punt, and the Titans are going to start right at midfield. Wow. You saw it immediately as it hit the foot. It was almost a sideways kick. Oh, you hate to see it. Hate to see it. And, yeah, they're going to start in 49ers territory. Sorry about that bang. But Rick in the chat says, I need Foreman to be Derrick Henry. I'm sure that's the sentiments of every single Titans fan and every single fantasy owner of Devonta Foreman. There is, but hopefully he can at least be close to that for them. Rob DeCaro, hopefully I'm saying that right. Rob DeCaro says, hello from Coconut, Ohio, east side of Cleveland, Ohio tonight. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and Saturday is Christmas. I just want to say to all of you, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Rob. Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Hope you guys are all celebrating. Hope you guys are all relaxing at the bare minimum, even if you don't celebrate Christmas, even if you don't partake, even if you're just a Grinch, even if you're out there just being a Grinch and you hate Christmas. I hope you're just chilling on Christmas Day, enjoying it, being with family, putting your feet up, being by yourself, whatever you like to do. I hope you enjoy it. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. Salute. Speaking of being healthy, Derrick Henry needs to get healthy for this Titans team. I know they just had a good series defensively there, but that was one good series. They need to start getting some points here. They need to get on the scoreboard before this half is over to really be in this game. Because the 49ers right now, I know that last drive for the 49ers looked ugly, but before that they were doing whatever they wanted. So gotta get back on track here. Again, we're at 990 subscribers. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We're 10 away from our goal for the year. We are 10 subscribers away from 1,000. Let's get there. Let's have a good time. Make my Christmas wish come true. And you can do it with a click of a button, and you don't even have to pay for anything. What better way? What better way to make someone's Christmas wish come true than by just having to click a button? Boom. But again, we'll periodically check on that. Hopefully we get that by the end of this stream, so I can just stop talking about it and stop obsessing over it. As they're reminding us of the fact that the Browns have to play on Christmas Day, which is crazy. They had a game on Monday, and now they're going to be forced to play on Saturday. That's tragic. And I don't want the Browns to win, admittedly, but it's still tragic. This shouldn't be happening. First down here, play action for Tannehill. And it's going to be a short pass to Swaim and a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 coming up. First down, they just lose yardage. You take that last drive away, they just lose yardage. That's all they do on first down. Second down coming up here for the Titans. And again, they're starting this drive in San Francisco territory. They started this drive at the 45-yard line. Tannehill in the gun with Foreman. Takes a snap. Handoff here. And Foreman is going to be stuffed. The 49ers front seven is absolutely unstoppable here. You can't run the ball up the middle on them. What are you doing? This is not great. This is not great play calling. Bring back Art Smith. The Falcons aren't going anywhere. Bring back Artie Smith. 10-0 game. The Titans have yet to get on the board. And I think they just took a timeout. 3rd and long. 3rd and 10. 12, I should say. Coming up here on the other side of this 2-minute warning, I should say. That was a 2-minute warning, not a timeout. So 3rd and 11 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. What can you say, man? The Titans just, even when God gifts them a first down and starting field position into the opponent's territory, they can't take advantage of it. Tragic. As I eat my dinner live on the stream, don't worry. This won't last long. But it's absolutely, man, Andrew must be pissed right now. I wonder what Andrew's thinking about this game and how it's transpiring. Andrew, for those of you who don't know, is one of our contributors who is a big-time Titans fan. Absolutely, like one of the biggest Titans fans I know. Used to be a Giants fan, but he became a Titans fan. Although he'll never admit to that. But man, oh man, crazy. Like, I just don't get it. They weren't this bad, right? The Titans, the way they're playing now, like, I mean, I get it. They're a streaky team. They're either really good or really bad one week. But man, oh man, what's going on here? Rob says, "Go Browns! Beat the Green Bay Packers tomorrow night on Fox." Well, luckily for the Browns, they don't play tomorrow night. They play Saturday. But I get your point. I still think they shouldn't be playing that game on Saturday. Like, that game should be played on Sunday at minimum. Like, after, because they pushed that game back to Monday. I don't think you make them go back and, like, I get if you make them go play on a Sunday, because that's like a normal thing that happens. You play on Monday night, you turn around and play on Sunday. But to play on Monday and then turn around and play on Saturday, like, I get it. It's a Christmas Eve game or whatever, or Christmas Day game rather, and they want the ratings and whatever. But you could move another game, right? You could move another game. Just make a switch. It's not that hard. You're the NFL. You made Wednesday night football possible last year. You're telling me you can't move one game and switch it out? Come on. Just saying. Player safety, right? Player safety. No. Not when it hurts our money. We're the NFL. You know, Jerry Jones, that's what he cares about. I'm all about my money. Third and long here. On the other side of this 2-minute warning. 3rd and long. Tannehill in the gun. Takes the snap. Tannehill will fire, and it's going to be complete to to Brown here. A.J. Brown across the first down marker. 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs here for Tennessee. Exactly what they needed. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. The Titans looking to score here as they go into enemy territory. They are at the 49ers' 34-yard line. Handoff here to Foreman. Foreman's going to get a hole. Foreman has some room, and he's going to take it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. There's a penalty flag on the field. I think they marked him short. Let's see what it was. Let's see what it was. That was a great run. And, Foreman grabbed the face mask. And he grabbed the face mask and yeah, you can't do that. So, yeah, I think this is all going to come back here. Because you can do that. You can push the face mask or whatever, but you can't grab it and then, like, the grill and everything. You can't grab the grill and push a man down or push him away. You can't do that. That's going to be a penalty every single time. This is going to be an offensive face mask. This big run for Foreman is going to come back. So it's going to be 2 personal foul penalties. So the Titans have not one but 2 personal foul penalties. Either way, 15-yard penalty and a loss of that amazing play that would have basically set up a touchdown. What a great play by Foreman there. I mean, look, I don't know about that penalty on Swaim. That was not a penalty on Swaim, but it was 100% a penalty on Foreman. 1st and 20 coming up here with 1:46 remaining. My goodness. Just the Titans doing exactly what the Titans do best, shooting themselves in the foot. That's what they do best. 1st and 20. Tannehill drops back. Tannehill fires deep downfield. Can he redeem himself? He can't. Incomplete. That was a great play by Thomas, the safety on that play. To poke that ball loose, stay with A.J. Brown. Could you imagine A.J. Green? You can argue he might have gotten there early, but I like the no call there. Because he didn't get that head around. He did not get that head around, but we'll see. She says, I'm about to eat a pasta for dinner. Brownie's about to get crushed. Cardinals were not real. Kyler Murray needs a number 1 weapon around it. What? All right. I don't know about that. That's garbage. Kyler Murray's top 10 quarterback, but all right. Here we go. 2nd and 20 here. Takes the snap. Tannehill fires too much on it. Incomplete. Intended for Westbrook-Akina. And 3rd and 20 from the 43-yard line. This is what Murphy's Law here for the Tennessee Titans, baby. Murphy's Law. What can go wrong has gone wrong on this drive for the Tennessee Titans. It's just... you hate to see it, don't you? You really hate to see it. 3rd and 20. Let's see if they can get maybe 6 or 7 yards here to set up a field goal. But even that in Tennessee, man, the Titans and their luck with field goal kickers hasn't been great. Tannehill drops back, completes it short for Brown, and he's gonna get right back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play. 4th and 20. And now the fans are booing. I don't know if you guys can hear, but the fans were booing. They've been booing for a while. And San Francisco uses their first timeout, so that's going to give Jimmy G and company a shot with about 1:20 remaining. And they got a shot here. They got a real shot to do the 49ers. They have a really good up-tempo 2-minute offense. So now they're not going to kick the 60-yard field goal. Who would have thought that? They're not going to kick the 60-yard field goal. Brett Kern is going to come on to punt here. Man, that's just bad. That's just bad. They just didn't even... They really couldn't gain a few yards to get in the field goal range. And this is a team that we're supposed to think is a Super Bowl contender? Come on now. So Kern will boot this away. Fair catch here at the 10-yard line. So that's where the 49ers are going to take it out with 1:20 remaining, 2 timeouts, 10-0 ball game. If they come over here and they go up by another 3 points, if they score another 3 points on this drive, man, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for the Titans, I think, because they've just shown no sense of awareness. The Titans have shown no sense of just ability in this first half. It's been really bad. Let's hope for the sake of Titans fans they can make some adjustments and whatnot, but we'll see about that. Peyton Singh says, "Come on, Titans." Yeah, man. Maybe you should give Peyton. Maybe you should give the halftime speech there, because someone needs to rile this team up. They are not playing good football. C in the chat says, "Who here thinks Omer is better than Joe Buck?" I mean, I'm definitely better than Joe Buck. That's just not even, not a factor. Like, I'm better. Look. Not to toot my own horn, but toot, baby. I'm definitely better than Joe Buck. Like, that's a low bar. That's a very low bar. Like, Joe Buck is just not a great. Joe Buck is basic Madden announcer. He's like, and he catches it, and he's in for a touchdown. Great play. What a disgraceful act. No, that no one wants to hear that, Joe. No one wants to hear. Joe Buck, though, is a great baseball announcer. I want it to be known. As much as I don't like him calling football games, I do like listening to Joe Buck calling baseball games, because he's got the perfect tempo and I guess mood and everything for baseball games. I really like Joe Buck calling my baseball games. How about that? It's a surprise some of you Joe Buck haters out there. Merry Christmas, says Peyton Sings. Merry Christmas to you as well. Merry Christmas to everyone out there. And to distract from the game, because I can for a minute. Again, we're sitting at 990. Boom, we got 991. Let's get into 9 more subs. Let's get to 1,000. Let's get to that all-important 1,000 mark. It was the goal of this channel to get there before the year ends. We were very close to reaching our goal. And again, if we get there before Christmas Day, if we get to 1,000 before Christmas Day, I will do a live stream reading of How the Grinch Stole Christmas live right here on the YouTube channel. So please, please, please hit that like button. Subscribe for daily videos and much more. We're now 8 away. Let's keep it going. Let's get it going. And speaking of getting it going, the San Francisco 49ers, let's see what they can get going here on this play as they start off with the 10-yard line. Toss here to Wilson. Wilson's going to take, Deebo Samuel, I should say. Deebo Samuel's going to take it for a gain of 7 here. So nice chunk here, play here, as with 1:11 remaining. And the Titans, that's a delay of game. That's a delay of game. The Titans were not getting up and off of the player. That's delay of game on the defense. They were holding him down. So he couldn't get up and go up tempo. That's definitely delay of game. That's 100% delay of game. You can't do that. I get you can do that for a second or two, maybe 3. That was 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. You got to get up at some point. You got to get up and off of him at some point. That's absolutely delay a game. Just that, again, you want to talk about things that are dumb and are going to hurt your football team. Dumb penalties like that are going to hurt your football team. I get it. Do it for a little bit. Do it for 5, 6, do it for 3, 4 seconds maybe. But after that, you got to have that count in your head. Okay, now I got to get up. And what'd you do now? You had added 5 yards, and you stopped the clock. As flags come flying, Jimmy G takes a deep shot here. Incomplete, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what it was. Let's see who it was on as the... Man. Let's see what the flag was as the referee. I don't think he has his mic on. Illegal shift on the offense. So that penalty's coming right back. Comes right back on the 49ers. Second down coming up here for San Francisco as that penalty was declined. So they're not trying to keep that loss of down on there, or the Titans. But, man, I can't get over that delay game. You can't have that called on you. You absolutely can't allow it. He was definitely on there for too long. I don't care what Titans fans have to say. Here we go. 5 wide here for Jimmy G. You don't see that much often. Jimmy G, and of course it's a screen, quick screen out to the running back, and he will take it for a gain of 8 to the 30-yard line. And they're going to call a timeout here on third, or no, they're not. Clock's going to keep ticking, 47, 45, 44, 43, 42 here on 3rd and 2. And let's see what the 49ers got dialed up here on 3rd and 2. They're going to take this down, aren't they? They are really going to take this down. I guess maybe the 49ers aren't trying to score before the 2-minute warning, or before the end of the half. As Jimmy G is going to sneak it and pick up the first down on his own. Timeout finally. Or no, not even. No, they're going to take it to half, I guess. Okay. Okay, they're taking it to half. That was weird. I don't know why you have your QB run a quarterback sneak instead of a knee. Just have him take a knee. That was... okay, that was interesting. Kyle Shanahan, of course, though, is an NFL coach. He's definitely more qualified than I am, I guess. But interesting there by Kyle Shanahan. I wouldn't have guessed to do that. Like call a quarterback sneak on a 3rd and 2 with under 20 seconds remaining. And if the whole point was just to go into halftime, you would have thought that he was just gonna take the knee. Interesting though. Either way, the 49ers seem to be still doing whatever the hell it is they want. Titans will get the second half kickoff. So let's see if they can regroup and find their footing and do what they do, which is just, I don't even know, buy time till Derrick Henry comes back. I guess that's what they do now. But guys, you guys do what you do. You keep those questions coming in the chat. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. We got daily videos on a bunch of other stuff, and let's go back and check the analytics, or the counter here, the tracker. Again, we're at 992 subs. We're trying to get that to that all-important 1,000 subscriber mark. Let's get there by halftime, people. Come on. We got 24 people on the stream. I promise you, there's 8 of you in here. It's got 29. I promise you, there's 8 of you in here who have not subscribed. And if you haven't already, what in God's name are you waiting for? Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. We're talking about podcasts. We're talking about live streams. We're talking about breaking news. We're talking about random videos I come up with, like the Sports Revisited series I did, analyzing historical events in sports that you don't hear about. So there's so much on this channel, people. There's so much. Clips. If you don't want to listen or watch the podcast, I clip all the videos out. You can do that. You can do... There's so many things to do. We got another one. 7. We're now 7 away. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it going. Let's get to 1,000 before halftime, and let's just put my mind at ease so I can focus on the wonderful game of football. Again, where the Titans are doing absolutely damn near nothing in this game. We're now 6 away. Let's get it. Let's get to it, baby. Let's make this our 1,000 subscribers spectacular. Let's get this, baby. 6 subs away. Come on now. So, but really back to the game. And I'm gonna keep the tracker up there because I just want everyone to know, and hopefully people get the message here. Again, 10-0. They are down 10-0 to the Tennessee Titans. The only way they're going to be able to do anything coming into this football game or remaining in this football game, they've got to get the ball in. They've got to throw the ball downfield, because that's the only way I think they're going to be able to beat this team. They're not going to be able to, run it up the gut on this team. They're not. I mean, they've done a fairly good job, I think, of running it outside the numbers. Like near the hashes and stuff. Like, they've done a really good job doing that, but they have not done a good job of the screens that they've tried. They've not done a good job of the quick passing game. They've not done a good job of any of that stuff. So I think you lean on what you do well. And what the Titans are doing well right now is running these tosses, running these outside handoffs, all that stuff. Those are great. They, I think, have Ryan Tannehill has disconnected. I don't know what the term is. He is not connected, I should say, with some of his receivers down the field sometimes. But there have been chances for that downfield. And I think when he starts hitting those people, we could see a totally different game. Again, it's only a 10-0 game, but it seems like it's almost instead of being a 2-possession game, it almost seems like it's a 3-4 possession game. The way the Titans are playing and how dominant, and I know it doesn't really show up on the scoreboard right now, how dominant the 49ers have been, because 49ers could very well be up 17-0 in this game. Does Jimmy G not throw that boneheaded interception in the end zone? If it wasn't for that boneheaded interception that had nothing to do really with the defense, had everything to do with Jimmy G throwing it right to the guy, like, we're looking at a 3-possession game, and I don't know if the Titans are going to be able to score 17 to come all the way back against this team, especially the way the 49ers front seven is playing. You cannot say enough things about them. They've been spectacular. They've been great. Almost as great as I think they were in that Super Bowl run. I think I've talked about it on the stream before. I've talked about it on the show before. I've talked about it on Real Take Sports before, on Real Take Sports Talk, the podcast before. The San Francisco 49ers this year, I think, when they get healthy, and they are healthy right now, and they're still missing, I think, one of their best players in Elijah Mitchell. So once they get Elijah Mitchell back, I think this team is going to make a run, a dark horse run at the Super Bowl. Do not be surprised if they're in the NFC Championship game. Do not. Because they play defense tough as anyone in the NFL does. And on top of that, they can run the ball. And Jimmy G, outside of the one boneheaded mistake today, doesn't turn the ball over. Over the past 6 games, including this one, he's now 10 interceptions. That would have been really bad in 6 games, wouldn't it? No, but over the past 6 games, or now 7 games, I should say, he's now thrown 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's been very efficient with the football, doesn't turn it over. He's played very well, and he's gotten the ball almost exactly where it needs to be almost every single time. So these are things that you want out of your quarterback, and especially someone with Jimmy G who he's playing for his job too somewhere else. Teams are looking at Jimmy G. There's a few teams out there that are going to be looking for a quarterback. I think Washington is going to be a team that's looking for a quarterback after this year. I think there's going to be some other streams. Now you can see where my mind is. But there are going to be some other teams. The Texans. Who is going to be their quarterback with that whole Deshaun Watson mess that's going on over there? Because he's not coming back, and people are saying he probably shouldn't come back. Maybe he might not even play. So Deshaun Watson, that situation, that opens up the Houston Texans. That opens up the Broncos as well, because the Broncos are a team that you could argue have been a quarterback away for a very long time. This year, they're showing it. Even with Teddy Bridgewater, this is a team that's 7-7 in the playoff hunt. And if Aaron Rodgers is for whatever reason not available, as rumors might insist that he is, I don't think he's going to be as available as people think he is, because the Packers can't be that dumb to let him go. But that's another guy that's another place. I think the Denver Broncos would be a great place for him, because a lot of weapons around him there, strong style running game, great defense, very similar to what he has in San Francisco, and he's, I think, a better version of Teddy Bridgewater. He is a better version of Teddy Bridgewater. He is a better, and I think, here's the thing. People want to say it, when you're ranking quarterbacks, I think Jimmy G is, at the top of the the good quarterback range, if that makes sense. As far as veteran quarterbacks. So he's the top of the very good veteran quarterbacks range. He's better than Kirk Cousins. He's better than Teddy Bridgewater. He's better than Carson Wentz and guys like that. And that makes you, I think, that gets you up to being a top 15 quarterback. I'd say he's about a top 15, if not definitely a top 20, 100% top 20 quarterback, because he's better than Kirk Cousins, right? But people are like, oh, Kirk Cousins, look at what he's doing. I'm like, yeah, Kirk Cousins, look at who he has to throw to. Yeah, Kirk Cousins, and with all he's done, or all he's had, what has he done? I don't know. The Kirk Cousins rant aside, Titans got to get back in his football game. Otherwise, the Titans might be taking a look at Jimmy G because they're paying Ryan Tannehill a whole lot of money to throw a whole lot of picks and not many tutties. Although he's thrown 14 touchdowns. That's not terrible. I think that's like more than Lamar Jackson has in the year, but I don't know. I digress. That's not saying Ryan Tannehill's better than Lamar Jackson because he's not. It's not even close. But yeah. Brian's got to play better. The offensive line for the Titans has got to play better too. They got to protect him. They got to get something. Got to get some sort of push on the offensive line. They have not gotten that all game. They've allowed white jerseys to completely mob anyone who's running the ball in the backfield or all these screens. Got to do better, people. Got to do better. Y'all let me know, though, what you think the Titans got to do to get back in this game. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Let's take a look back at the subscriber tracker. We're sitting at 994. We just hit 995. 5 subs away. I need that 5-time on some Booker T shit. I need that 5-time sub, people. So get me 5 more subs so I can stop talking about subscribers, so I can stop obsessing over it, so I can get back to the wonderful game of football that we all love. As they're still in halftime, the Bills, the Titans are down right now 10-0 to the San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco is absolutely dominating this game. There's no other way to put it. And I know it's only 10-0. Probably should be 17-0, but it hasn't been there. But yeah, I don't know. There's not much else to say, honestly, other than subscribe. Like, it's right up there, people. It's right up there. Make multiple accounts if you got to. Don't do that. But, if you haven't already, subscribe. We're going to the moon. Let's get there, baby. Let's get there together. Let's get there. 996, 4 away. Let's get to the moon, people. Let's get to the freaking moon. Forget Elon Musk. Forget all Doge, Bonk, and all that crap. Real take. Bro, I'm gonna start my own cryptocurrency. I'm gonna start my own cryptocurrency. Real take coin. I don't even know. Take RT Bonk. Real take Bonk. Real Take Bonk, coming to you soon. Come to a crypto exchange near you very soon. So if you want to see Real Take Bonk, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell. Let's get to 1,000 people. Come on, we're eerily close. Share Hopi, hope I'm saying that right. Share Hopi in the chat says, hi. Hello, Share. We are 5 subscribers away. Share, if you have not already, please hit that subscribe button. We're very close. Weekly podcasts, daily videos, daily coverage, so much stuff. Live streams like this. I'm going insane. I can't stop talking. I got a lot of energy. I'm going to drink some more coffee so I keep the same drive alive. So let's keep it going, guys. 5 more subs. 5 more subs. That's not a lot of subs on some I'm not even gonna make that joke. Oh my god, that is like so many subs. 996, baby. Let's go. 4 more. Can we get there before halftime's over? That's the big question. That's the eternal question. That is the question that philosophers have been asking themselves for years on years on years. Can Real Take Sports finally, by God, finally get to 1,000 subs before Christmas Day? And again, if I do get to 1,000 subs before Christmas Day, I will be reading How the Grinch Stole Christmas live on a stream here on Christmas Day, dressed as Santa Claus. If you want to see me dressed up as Santa Claus, reading How the Grinch Stole Christmas in the voice of Anthony Hopkins as best as I can, you know what to do. We just lost one. Screw you. We don't need you. Please come back, though. But that's my sign that, hey, get back to football, baby. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get back to football. Yeah. Char says it's like Charlie. Okay, so Char. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Char. As we come back to this game again, we're still coming out of halftime. The Titans got to do something here. They're getting the ball here and at home. You got to do something. If they don't score on this drive, it is going to be tough sledding for them. They got to at least show that they can move the ball downfield and not shoot themselves in the foot, because it's been loss of yardage on first downs that's killed them, and it's been penalties. It has been boneheaded penalties. Like I saw, it's been a while since I've seen a delay game on the defense. The rule exists for a reason. It's because you can't just stop the offense from running up-tempo plays during a 2-minute drill. And he was on top of him for like 4, 5, 6 seconds, or 5 seconds, and can't be on there for that long. They're going to call the penalty, and you should know better than that. But we'll see. Again, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Again, we're 4 subs away. We're at 996. Let's get to 1,000. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 without me even knowing it. Come on, people. Let's do it. So here we go. We're going to start off here. The second half. Kick is up and away. The Tennessee Titans are going to take this for a touchback. And Tennessee will start with the ball at the 25-yard line. Too many penalties. That's a great note there from Mike Vrabel. Too many penalties, eliminate drops, and you can't let the screens kill you on defense. You can't let the screens kill you. That's Mike Vrabel's analysis is spot on. Let's see if the offense and defense can execute. Let's see if the team can execute, I should say. Here we go, down by 10, 1st and 10 to start this second half, and it's going to be a false start on Tennessee. False start, loss of 5, 1st and 15. And just like that, Mike Vrabel put his head down. He knew it. Terrible. We said they got to execute here, and they've done the exact opposite. They've just shot themselves in the foot again. So another first down, another loss of yardage via penalty and or play. Hate to see it, but that's what they do. On some Mark Henry shit, that's what they do. Down 10-0. Again, first official play of the second half. 1st and 15 here for Tennessee at the 20. Play action. Tannehill will throw, and it's dropped by A.J. Brown. Should have had it. It was a little bit behind him, but he had already gotten around, and he had 2 hands on the ball. He should have gotten it. He lost his footing. Yep, exactly what happened. He kind of just tripped up. Should have had that ball, though. Actually, it was a great throw. It was a pretty good, it was a good throw, actually. But he should have had it. And that is a big-time play. Easy completion. It isn't one. So 2nd and 15 coming up here as the Titans are going to run with it. And it's going to be a read option to Tannehill. Tannehill is going to get to the line of scrimmage and not much more. 3rd and 15 coming up. And just like that, Jimmy G is warming up on the sideline again. Big Big says, "Yo, big boy. What's up, big boy? Love to see all the boys of all sizes and all shapes here. We're very inclusive here. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, guys. We are 3 subscribers away. 3 subscribers away from 1,000. Let's get there. 3 more subs. Let's get there. As Tennessee here is facing a 3rd and 15, 5 wide here for Tannehill. Let's see if they can convert here. Tannehill has time. Will fire middle of the field. It's caught. First down to the 45-yard line to Westbrook Inike. I don't even know. Ikini. I think that's his name. To Westbrook Ikini. Ryan Tannehill is best when he's throwing the ball in the middle of the field. That is the best place for him to throw the football. Like he had the room. Great route by the receiver, getting the sweet spot in his own defense. Great job there. I formation here for Tennessee. Play action here for Tannehill. Fires again downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. Ward had great position on A.J. Brown. Incomplete pass. We're 2 subs away, people. We're 2 subs away from 1,000 subscribers. Let's get there. Let's get it. 2 subs away. Do you want to become subscriber number 999? Come on. Of course you do. We are 2 subs away from 1,000. Let's get there, baby. Here we go. Tannehill under center here. Tannehill on 2nd and 10. Handoff here to Foreman, and Foreman's going to take it for a gain of about 3 yards. So 3rd and 7 coming up here for the Tennessee Titans. 7 of their 10 first down plays. Oh, my God. The Tennessee Titans have had 0 or negative yards on 7 of their last 10 first down plays. That's terrible. That's absolutely putrid. They got to get better. Did we get there, people? Did we get there? We got there. 1,001 subscribers. We absolutely got there as Ryan Tannehill on 3rd and 7. Boom, completes the pass here. And that might have just given life to me and the Tennessee Titans team as A.J. Brown just took it for a first down in the Tennessee Titans territory. We just hit 1,001 subs. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it going. You love to see it. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I promise you it will not be in vain. 1,000 subs gained. Boom. No more looking at those damn single digits. It's K's from here on out, baby. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. On some Dora the Explorer shit. As they did it again to the Tennessee Titans. They threw a screen on first down. They went for a loss. You hate to see it, don't you, Titans fans? Oof, oof, oof. Ain't that that's just tragic. As Mr. Omar from Everybody Hates Chris would say, that's just tragic. 2nd and 11 coming up. Generous spots here. Nick Herr says, not going to cap. I subbed on 3 different accounts on Nick Herr. Well, I got, yep. Okay. Yep. Word. You got me. Not going to finish that, but I guess thanks for subbing on 3 different accounts. Made the difference, didn't it? But thank you for those subs. Thank you for those subs. I appreciate it. Appreciate every single one of you. Big shout out to all the day ones, Ravens flock, Cincy, everybody. It's only the beginning. As somehow the Titans are in another 3rd and 10 here at the 35. Tannehill will fire and complete a first down to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown and Ryan Tannehill, that connection is starting to develop here in the second half as A.J. Brown catches the ball, gain of 14 there for the Tennessee Titans at about the 23-yard line now. Or 21, I should say.
That's the lift that they were hoping that A.J. Brown would bring this offense, and after coming up and down first half.
Let's see now. The Titans, again, they've not been a first down offense today. You might as well just run a quarterback sneak, gain a few yards if you can. They're not going to do that. They're going to run it, and that's going to be a loss of about half a yard. They just cannot do anything on first down. They absolutely can't do anything on first down.
So why stick with it? I mean, I know that's their identity, right? So it's hard to change it, but if it's not working...
Because there's really only a handful of teams that can just roll the ball out to the quarterback and say, hey, regardless of down and distance, regardless of...
Tragic, man. Tragic, tragic, tragic. 9:46 left in this third quarter, and the Titans have a drive here. 10 plays, 53 yards, 5 minutes and counting. Let's see if they can finish here and pop it into the end zone. Make this a one-score game. Ryan Tannehill under center, drops back, looking. He's going to throw to the flat to his receiver, and it is going to be a gain of maybe 3 yards. Not much more to gain there for the Tennessee Titans. But great job there by Ryan Tannehill to just get rid of the ball there because there was nothing there, and Nick Bosa was going to get right to him. Here we go, 3rd and 8 here for Ryan Tannehill. Can they get to the end zone? Screen goes absolutely nowhere, incomplete, and 3rd and 4th down coming up here, and the all-important kicker here for the Tennessee Titans. Can the Titans make a field goal? This has been plaguing this football team for the past, 3-4 years now, ever since they got rid of Ryan Suckup. They have been regretting that decision because Ryan Suckup, one of the more accurate kickers in the NFL, And now they're on the leg of Randy Bullock, who's missed crucial field goals this year. But he's 18 of 21. Let's see if he can make it happen. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle. Good. The Titans are on the board. One-score game. And now San Francisco is going to get a crack at it. An offense that, honestly, so far has been doing pretty much what they want. Please, guys, don't call each other bums in the chat. That's not fun. That's not fun. That ain't fun. We don't do that here. We wanna foster a fun community where everyone can do what they want to do and have fun, people. Again, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Actually, I'm gonna stop saying that for this stream. I'm gonna stop saying that because we already reached it. But so the Titans go down there. They're able to score 3 points. For some reason, didn't update on the tracker here, but we can do that automatically because we have the wonderful power of refreshing, baby. But yeah, let's not call people bums. That's not fun. Anyway, but guys, what a time! What a time! I just want to take a look at this one more time because we're awfully close. Ooh, we were not out of the woods yet. We're definitely not out of the woods yet. I want to get to at least look. I mean, no, I'm happy with this. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy with this. But I feel like 1005, 1006 is where you want to be. So just so it's there, because it can fluctuate for a little bit. You know, it can fluctuate, but yeah. And also, it's totally fine. It's totally fine to be sorry. I would appreciate it if no one called me Big Daddy. I do not like being called that at all. I do not like being called that. But I do appreciate the sentiment behind that, I assume. But no. It's all chill here. Guys, Tennessee Titans right now just went down the field. They weren't able to punch it in, but they were able to score a field goal, which is more than they could say for the past 2 quarters. Let's see what the San Francisco 49ers can do here. 49ers basically, like I said, done whatever the hell they wanted to in this game. And honestly, what I'm looking forward to most is just nobody should cry. Nobody should cry, Nick. Nobody should cry. Nice name, by the way. I guess. Anyway. Titans did need that, absolutely. 8:45 left here in the third quarter. San Francisco 49ers are going to get the ball back here. Brett Kern off to kick it away. Sorry, Bullock, I should say, off to kick it away. And this kick is going to be a touchback. 49ers are going to take it at the 25-yard line. So let's see. 49ers, honestly, you got to you got to clean some things up here, I think. You just got to clean some things up, but outside of that, the 49ers, I think you stick with the game plan. You stick with what's working. And what's working is your running game, play action bootlegs with Jimmy G, and getting the ball out quick from Jimmy G's hands. Those 3 things are going to lead to them winning regardless of what the Tennessee Titans do for the rest of this ball game. San Francisco 49ers are playing almost a perfect game for them, honestly. Outside of that interception, obviously. But that because I would have had them up 17-0 going into halftime. First down, here we go. Jimmy G drops back. Jimmy G fires quick. Intercepted. Another crucial mistake. It's going to be picked off and taken inside the 20-yard line. Jimmy G overshot, I believe, George Kittle by a mile. My God, what did he see? He was looking, sorry, for Deebo Samuel, and he overshot it. He had Deebo Samuel open underneath, but he overshot him. And, Hooker was able to just take the ball out of the air and return it down to the 20, inside the 20-yard line. Charlie says, thanks. You're such a don. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cincy edits in the chat. Our mod, Cincy, welcome to the mod. We love to see it. The chat seems weird, he says. Yeah, what else is new, right? 49ers are a low-key dangerous team, says Ravens Flock. Yes, they are. 1st and 10 here. Handoff by the Titans. Going to gain 6, 7, 8 yards. Or, sorry, 6 yards. Wolf. But yeah, Cincy, you finally found the chat. Cincy, if you ever need to find a stream, here's what you do. You go to the channel. Go to Real Take Sports channel, whatever, and I got like a thing on the first tab. It says upcoming live streams. You can just see whenever a live stream is scheduled. So, yeah. Big, don't cry. Don't cry. It's okay. Since he says, you got to 1K, Omer. Yes, I did. And it could not have been done with the support of wonderful fans like yourselves. Back down under 1K, though, as the run here for the for the Tennessee Titans goes inside the 5-yard line. We are back down under 1K, though. Big sad face. Again, I expected it. It's to be expected, people. Don't worry. Or we lost one, I guess. I don't know. It fluctuates here, because you want to get a little over 1,000. That's the whole point. You want to get a little over 1,000 in order to be safe at that 1,000 mark. But we're there. We're there. I'm happy with this. Tannehill drops back, looking, throws a fade to the end zone to A.J. Brown, incomplete. Almost there, in and out of the hands of A.J. Brown. Thomas on the coverage, and he's been covering A.J. Brown pretty well throughout this football game. And Thomas had great positioning on Brown, just not able to grab it over the arm. Good job there on the defense, and especially Thomas there. Second and goal coming up here for the Tennessee Titans. They got 3 more cracks at it if they want. Tannehill would like to get it here. Handoff. Foreman's going to punch it in. Touchdown. Tied game. Just like that, we were talking about how dominant the 49ers are, and it shows you the impact that one crucial mistake by Jimmy G can have. It's absolutely critical, man. Absolutely critical that Jimmy G not make mistakes, because that's what is going to lead to this team and their downfall potentially. So can't have that happen again. We're right at 1,000. Yes, as Cincy Edits just said in the chat, we are at 1,000 subscribers. So on Christmas Day, I will wear a full-on Santa Claus outfit, and I will read How the Grinch Stole Christmas on a live stream on Christmas Day. We will do that. I will schedule it out either today or tomorrow, so everyone knows. Follow at Real Take Sports on Twitter, so you can stay updated on that, or subscribe. Please subscribe. Let's get to about 1,005 subs if we can. Let's see if we can get there, guys. So, anyway, let's see if we can get to about 1,005. I think we're sitting at still 1,000 or 999, one of the two. Either way, you want to aim, if you're a YouTuber, to get a little bit over that. But you know what? I'm happy with the community that we built here. Charlie, please don't do that. Yeah, please don't do that. But I'm proud of the community that we built here. I'm proud of the hard work of not only myself, but all the contributors we've had here. Trevor Sutton, who does a lot of great stuff and a lot of commitment to Real Take Wrestle Talk. Big shout out to Trevor. Big shout out, obviously, to all the boys who helped start this whole thing with me. You know, you got Andrew. Big shout out to Andrew. Big shout out to Johnny G, who's kicking butt at law school. Love to see that. Big shout out, as always, to Simon. Good old Trenzy. Love to see him. And everyone else who's been on. Ethan from Chicago. Big cat Ethan from Chicago. Always love to see him. And Ben Greenberger, who's been on and done some really special stuff for us. He was on our NFL preview show to begin the season, and he had some wild predictions. And he's also a great guy. He might be back for Real Take 69, nice, which is going to be next week, by the way. Real Take Sports Talk number 69. It's going to be the nicest one yet. So if you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Cincy Edits in the chat says, has Trey Lance even played this year? needs to take Jimmy G's spot. It's gonna happen. And he has actually. Trey Lance, he did start a game earlier this year in relief of Jimmy G, who was injured. And yeah, he did. So he did. By the way, we've just dropped under 1,000. Big sad face. So let's get it back up. Subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. But we're basically there. I'm happy. I'm content. We are getting the live stream regardless now because we hit that 1K number. So love to see it. Let's get a few more to make sure it's real though. But Jimmy G, I think he's going to be the starter till the year comes to an end, I should say. And I think the only way he loses it is through injury. It's very hard for me to see Jimmy G play bad enough where they decide to change it out. But next year, I think Trey Lance is going to be the starter. I think Jimmy G is, there's going to be a market for Jimmy G. If there's a market for someone like Joe Flacco, who went for a 4th-round pick, there's definitely a market for Jimmy G. The only question is what that market is. So we're going to find out, though. I think the quarterback, there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to be looking for that quarterback, considering the fact that, that guy isn't really out there in this draft. Like, there's a few people who are good, but there's not really that great consensus quarterback out there in this draft. Play action here on first down. Throw is to Juszczyk. Kyle Juszczyk is going to pick up 4 yards for the San Francisco 49ers. 2nd and 6 coming up with 7 minutes remaining. 49ers got to get back on track here. They were up 10-0, dominating this game going into halftime, and an interception later. The Tennessee Titans take advantage of it, score 7 points, and now it's a tied ball game. You got to keep asserting your dominance here. Use your running game, run the ball, play action boots. That's how you win. And Jimmy G's not got to make bad decisions like he's been doing, in the past few plays. Handoff here to Wilson. Wilson's going to pick up 3, set up a 3rd and short here. Cincy Edits in the chat says, I got here after Jimmy G. INT. I need to find the video with him in it. Yeah, I mean, Jimmy G, man, he's good. He's honestly, he's a good quarterback. I said that. He's I think, one of the best, very good quarterbacks there is. He's not great, but that he doesn't need to be. Not every quarterback's going to be great either way. But big time 3rd and 2 here. Flags come flying, and I think it's going to be on the offense. False start. That's going to push the 49ers back 5 yards. Hate to see it. I love how happy Cincy is that we're getting the Grinch on Christmas. Yes, I am reading out the Grinch who stole Christmas. Now I got to prepare something for that. Now I got to prepare graphics and stuff for that. Thank you to you maniacs who've liked and subscribed. So please continue that though. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Keep it up. Here we go. 3rd and 7 here. Jimmy G takes the snap. He's looking. He fires. First down here. And it's Jawan Jennings for a first down. And just like that, the momentum seems to be shifting back into the favor of the San Francisco 49ers. 1 second. Anyone ever seen South Park? Mom, more hot buckets. That's basically where we're at right now. But you love to see it. 1st and 10. Jimmy G fires first down. And Ayuk takes it across midfield to a first down. Brandon Ayuk, the former 1st-round pick, a lot of people were talking about him being a bust. A lot of people were talking about him not being great. A lot of people were talking about him potentially being a dud in the NFL. But he's come on in these last 8 games, nearly 500 yards receiving, and a really important play here, getting that 5-yard pass play and getting the yards after that to pick up the first down, going all the way across midfield. You love to see it. 1st and 10, the 49ers keep on rolling. They're digging for gold. Let's see if they can find it. Handoff here to Wilson, who bounces off a defender. Wilson's going to take it for a gain of a yard, a play that was almost dead. A play that was basically dead. Wilson, that was impressive. He was able to bounce off a defender, switch positions on the field, and gain a yard or two there. Really nice job there by making something out of nothing. It kind of gives the 49ers here a second chance here to instead of that play just being blown up and dealing with a second and long. That's what you don't want to see. 2nd and 10 coming up here. You're going to say game about half a yard. I thought he got more, but I'm not a ref. Maybe I should be, though. Here we go. Jimmy G, toss to Wilson. Wilson has a hole, and he's going to pick up 5. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. And now there's an injured Titan who's not getting up, number 90. And he's pointing to his lower stomach area. His lower torso, I should say. So we'll see what happens there. Hopefully he's okay there. They're going to take a timeout there. Cincy in the chat says Jim Carrey's Grinch is like my favorite Christmas movie ever. Jim Carrey's Grinch might be my favorite movie ever. Like, you know, like a lot of the lines in that movie were apparently ad-libbed by Jim Carrey. That is one of the most like low-key acting performances, best acting performances ever. Like Jim Carrey's Grinch, classic. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's great. 100% better than the Benedict Cumberbatch, whatever the hell that was that came out a few years ago. But guys, we are keeping on, and that's what the 49ers are doing right now. The 49ers, like I said a minute ago, were digging for gold. Let's see if they can find some. Let's see if they can be kings of the gold rush here, because they are putting together an impressive drive. They're fighting hard. Jimmy G's not letting that interception get the best of him. Short memory there. He's a veteran quarterback. He knows better. And hey, the Titans I think they just lost, I believe, their defensive tackle. It's not going to be a good position for them. So they got to get better there. Again, back under 1,000, but we're still getting the Christmas special. We are still getting the Christmas special, but let's get us back to 1,000 people. We're towing that line. We're towing that line, 999. As satisfying as that kind of looks, I'm not going to lie to you, I do want to get to 1,000, because that 1K is just supreme, baby. It's supreme. So let's get there. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Put your questions in the chat. Let me know what you guys think about this game. Let me know what you guys think about the NFL. Let me know what you guys think about the NBA, what's going on in sports in general, whatever in life. Let's talk about it. Put your questions in there. Cincy in the chat says the animated Grinch movies are very meh. The original Grinch I like. I still like the original, like the 1960s Grinch movie. I like that one, but that's also like nostalgia from my childhood. That was the first Grinch I ever watched too. So you know, I mean, and it's a classic. Like that's a classic. The Benedict Cumberbatch thing. Who cares? Oh, you made an animated Grinch, and okay, yeah, there's a lot of funny stuff going on, but come on, he's no Jim Carrey. Do you see the facials, the lines that Jim Carrey was improvising? Like, come on now. Jim Carrey, Grinch, Benedict Cumberbatch. Huge gap here. And there's about a 5-yard gap between the line of scrimmage and the first down marker here for the 49ers. Toss here to Wilson. Sorry, Deebo Samuel. And Deebo Samuel is going to keep on running. Did he get the first down? He's about a yard short. Deebo Samuel ran hard. He was a power runner there. And I love the way they use Deebo Samuel in all these different ways. They use him as the running back. They use him as the gadget player. They use him in all these different ways. It's amazing. 4th and 1 coming up. Do you go for it here? I think you do. You can pick up a yard, and that's what they're going to do, I believe, as Deebo Samuel finally puts his shoe back on, as that came off earlier in the game, earlier in the play. 4th and 1 here. They're not kicking the field goal. I formation here for San Francisco. Flags come a-flying. Yes, they do. And I think this one's coming back. And this might actually force them out of field goal range. False start. You hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it, don't you? And it's on Trent Williams again. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6. They're definitely not going for it here. Although, they still have their players out there. I don't know if they're going to go for it here. because they're on the edge of field goal range. Let's see where they're at exactly. I think Jimmy G might try to draw them off sides here. They're at the 40-yard line. They're going to go for it here. So Jimmy G 6 yards away, and Brandon Ayuk dropped it. Brandon Ayuk dropped it. He had a chance to maybe get up and get the first down, but it was still going to be a long shot. Ayuk must have eaten French fries before the games because his hands were greasy. Greasy. Hate to see it. Although that was also not a great pass by Jimmy G. I want it to be known. Wow. Man, that was... I get it. Because Robbie Gould, look, as great as he is, when he gets to that would have been, a 57-yard field goal. It's going to be tough for Robbie Gould to make at this point. Robbie Gould's range is just about 50 yards at this point in his career. It's not an indictment on him. It's just where he's at in his career. You're not going to ask Jimmy G to throw the ball 80 yards through the air. You're not going to ask Robbie Gould to kick a 57-yard field goal when you know he can't, right? That's not what you brought him in. You brought him in to be solid from 50 and inside. So still plenty of time, though. 49ers put together a good drive there. They just couldn't finish. That penalty killed them from Trent Williams. I think they would have picked up that 4th and 1. That penalty absolutely killed them. I don't know what was going on there. They got to get better at that. Trent Williams, one of the best tackles in the NFL. He knows. No one needs to tell him. He's not a baby. He knows he needs to play better because those penalties are not great. Again, we're sitting at 999 people. Who wants to be the second person in Real Take Sports history to be the 1,000th subscriber? Y'all let me know. Which one of you wants to be the second person to be the one to hit that subscribe button and be number 1,000. We're sitting here. Let's get there. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Let's just get to 1,000. Actually, ideally 1,005, but let's get to 1,000 again, people. Hashtag make Real Take 1,000 again. Make me whole again. That's really what this is about. Let's see if we can get there. And we did! Again, we got there. Boom, boom, boom. How long will it last this time? Over, under on 5 minutes, people. But you guys can help this last an eternity by subscribing, hitting that like button, and hitting that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. So 4th and 1. Again, that penalty moved them back. Titans going to take over here on downs. So the Titans now, all the momentum is on their favor. They're going to start this drive on their own 41-yard line. Excuse me. My voice is whatever it is. Tannehill, handoff, and another first down. He's able to spin for a gain of 3. I was almost a loss. Nice job there by, I believe that was McNichols, to spin out of a tackle, I should say, and get that extra yardage there. As they're replaying the Brandon Ayuk drop there, but it's also it was a little too far out. Not a great throw by Jimmy G either. 2nd and 8 coming up here for the Titans with 1:13 left in the third quarter. Play action. Tannehill almost got dropped by Bosa, gets the ball away into the hands of Swain, who misses, who broke some tackles, picked up a first down. Penalty markers are down, and it's going to come back. Holding on the offense. Negates a first down on a play where, I saw Nick Bosa had absolutely no one in front of him and Ryan Tannehill. It was going to be a nightmare if Tannehill didn't get that ball out. He's able to get the ball out, but the holding penalty brings it back. Hate to see it if you're a Titans fan, don't you? Hate to see it. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 18 here for Tennessee. 2nd and 18. Tannehill 5 wide here in the gun. Takes a snap. He's looking. Pocket collapses, and Tannehill is brought down. Loss of 5 there. Another play, another sack for Ryan Tannehill. I could see the pressure getting there the last few plays, and they finally were able to finish where was this defensive line. The pressure on Ryan Tannehill, they're just winning. The defensive line of the San Francisco 49ers, the entire game, have just been winning. 3rd and 23 here. 3rd and 23. Ryan Tannehill changes the play at the line. I don't think we're going to get another play before the end of the third quarter, I think they're just going to try to get him off sides here. And they do get him off sides. Free play for Tannehill, going to throw one deep downfield, and A.J. Brown got it. A.J. Brown went up in the air and caught an absolute bomb from Ryan Tannehill inside the 25-yard line after a free play. You could tell the 49ers, they fell for it. And A.J. Brown just wins. You could say, was that offensive PI? I don't think so. He just won against Thomas. Killer for the 49ers. The momentum has completely swung. The pendulum is in the favor of the Tennessee Titans. Can they finish it? Can they take advantage and take the lead here as we end the third quarter and we're going into the fourth? Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. So much. And we're sitting here. I'm still sitting here on the edge of my seat, people, here at 1,000 subs. Let's get to 1,001. Let's get to 1,002. Let's get to 1,003, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Let's get there so that we can have some wiggle room here and be good. But my, oh my, this is a tale of two halves, if there's ever been one. There was just pure domination, basically, by the San Francisco 49ers, both offensively and defensively in the first half. Second half, like I said, pendulum, whoop, all the way in the other direction. They're going. They went from going to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Like, they are going the complete opposite way, and the song's not going back to the left. Like, no. It's just, what can you say? What can you say, man? Like, other than they need to get their shit together. Get your shit together, people. Come on, San Francisco. As I think, did we slip back under? I think we did. We did. Let's get back up to 1,000. Who wants to be a third person to get 1,000? Let's see. But we'll get there. The Christmas special where I'm going to be the Grinch is still happening. We'll get to over 1,000 officially soon. But I'm glad we got into that range. And it's only possible because of awesome people like you. Don't worry. We'll be fine. RELAX, relax. You got some great content coming out. We got daily videos, like I said. So subscribe if you haven't already. And man, who's really coming out today? The second half adjustments and the coaching for the San Francisco 49ers, or for the Tennessee Titans, are really coming out today. The second half adjustments have worked. They've worked like a dime. They work like whatever. I don't know what the expression is. I'm not old enough to know what that is. But they work like a charm. There we go. I'm from Charm City. I should know that. But no, they've worked, and Mike, hats off to Mike Vrabel and this coaching staff. Let's see if Kyle Shanahan can make some adjustments. This is someone who, man, fourth quarters have not been good to Kyle Shanahan in big moments in his career. Let's see if it can be good to him this time. 10-10, tied game. Titans, after that free play, have the ball basically at the 30-yard line. I formation. Toss here, and it's going to be taken for a gain of about 5 by Hillard. Second down coming up here for Tennessee at the start of the fourth quarter. Let's see if the Tennessee Titans can take advantage of this. Second down coming up here. 8 catches, 97 yards for A.J. Brown in this one. Julio Jones has had a very quiet night. I believe only 1 catch so far. See if Ryan Tannehill decides to go to him. Second down. Tannehill drops back. Tannehill sacked one more time. Ryan Tannehill sacked right up the middle. That was Street for the 49ers. Defense, he playing defensive tackle. He's able to get from the inside, get the push, and bring Tannehill down with one arm. Oh, my God. What an impressive sack that was. That was power and precision personified by Street. So it's back to a 3rd and 10 now at the 30-yard line. They're still in field goal range. Still have a chance to go up in this game. Let's see if they can get a first down. Tannehill drops back. He's going to be rushed to his left. Tannehill fires complete. And did he get the first down? A.J. Brown got it. And the defensive backs for the 49ers are asking for a penalty. They're saying A.J. Brown pushed off, but no flags in sight. And he did. He pushed off. That was pass interference. He literally pushed him down before the ball even got. That's pass interference on the offense. There's no flag. It doesn't matter. But that was definitely pass interference. You win some, you lose some, 49ers. What can I tell you? But that was like blatant pass interference on the offense if I've ever seen it. Like he literally just pushed him down before the ball even got there. Anyway, doesn't matter. Tannehill from the gun, fires to the end zone. Touchdown, A.J. Brown one more time. Run it back. Tannehill to Brown has been a lethal conversation. Has been a lethal combination in this second half. Now 11 catches for Brown. None more important, perhaps, than this 16, 17-yard touchdown route that he just ran. And it was easy. He beat Josh Norman. Tannehill saw it, and he just threw it exactly where it needed to be. 49ers, you got to do something about this team. 49ers are about to go down by 7. Titans are going up by 7 as Suckup sneaks in that extra point. 17-10, Tennessee Titans. 17 unanswered now from the Tennessee Titans. My goodness gracious, great gobs of fire. CTS in the chat says, let's go, Titans. Heel Santa. Ooh, you love Heel Santa. Heel Santa now in the chat says, let's go. Got A.J. Brown on my fantasy team. You'll love to see it. CTS Clap says, come on, Titans. Woohoo. Charlie's asking me what happens if I don't sub. I'd be disappointed, but yeah, it is what it is. You know? Guys, if you haven't already, please, please, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. As you can see, we've been living on the edge this entire time. We've been living on the edge this entire stream. And I don't know. I don't know what's about to happen, but hopefully, eventually, we'll get to a solid place where we're over 1,000. Anyway, but yep, a lot of Titans fans just joined. The Titans have played an almost perfect second half. They got some penalties here. Because of penalties here. I don't even know what I'm saying. They got some sacks, is what I'm trying to say. It's been a long day. I did a show before this. By the way, the newest Real Take Sports Talk just dropped. You can check that out in the archives. It'll be out in Apple Podcasts and Spotify as soon as tonight. But yeah, the Titans have just, outside of those few sacks, they've just completely done exactly what they want, and that's what you want to do as a team. CTS Claps in the chat says, just subscribed. Nice. Thank you for that. We're back over 1,000 officially, and hopefully we'll get to a place where we're over 1,000, permanently. But Charlie in the chat says, Eagles winning the Super Bowl, Eagles win the Super Bowl, Eagles win the Super Bowl. Hey, they just might. Not this year though. No, actually, let me stop. Not this year. I really like Jalen Hurts. I think they've gotten magic with that kid, and you got to put some pieces around him to make that team successful. They have a chance in a few years. They can build a team. I just don't know if Nick Sirianni is going to be the coach to lead you back to a Super Bowl. As Charlie, you're reminding everyone in the chat that the Eagles will win the Super Bowl. That's fine. That's fine. CTS fires back saying, Eagles are not. Heel Santa in the chat says, what's the next game you're streaming? So nothing official yet. However, okay, how about this? There's like a 90% chance I'm going to be streaming the Browns-Packers game, the 4:30 Christmas Day game. I'm not going to be doing the night game on Christmas, but 4:30 Christmas Day game on, I believe, Saturday is probably going to be the one that I'm going to be streaming. Also, because we hit 1,000, multiple times in this stream, either way, we're going to be, or I'm going to be reading The Grinch live on Christmas Day. Hope probably early afternoon sometime. Live on Christmas Day, I'm going to be reading How the Grinch Stole Christmas, dressed as Santa Claus, in the Anthony Hopkins voice. What a stream that's going to be. So if you're new to the channel and you want to see that happen, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. CTS says, I like Devontae Freeman. Oh, he's great. He's absolutely great. Touchback here on the kickoff. So Garoppolo will start at the 25-yard line, and he will start with a drop from Jennings. So that's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here. It was a perfect throw by Jimmy G. It was a short pass, but it was just dropped by Jennings. He couldn't bring it down. Hate to see it. That's something that the 49ers have been very good at this season. Those short yardage, quick passes. Couldn't complete at that time. 49ers, 2nd and 10. Down 17-10. 12:59 remaining in the game. Still plenty of time to get back into it. Single back formation here. Toss to Samuel. Deebo Samuel's going to pick up a first down. Deebo Samuel has had some just immaculate runs in this game. He's been running through defenders. He's been running through people. And I think he's one of the, I don't want to say gadget players. This has a bad connotation, I know. But he is just one of the best offensive weapons there is in football, isn't he? Garoppolo here on first down will complete the pass here to Deebo Samuel. Mr. I do everything. Complete across midfield. First down. Deebo Samuel, Mr. Do-It-All in San Francisco. We got some questions in the chat. Yeah, all right, we're going to have to put you in timeout, my friend. I'm sorry. We're going to have to put you in timeout. You can't spam the chat with the same thing. Wait, I understand. You've made your point. You've made your point. I'm sorry. I don't like putting people in timeouts. Technically, this is not my job. This is the job of Cincy Edits. As there was a penalty there that's coming back on the 49ers, loss of 10. So it's going to be 1st and 20 coming up. Brutal penalty for them. And I'm gonna see it. It's not that big of a chat where I'm not gonna see it. I saw it. It's fine. No need to spam. No hate. It's just how things are. I will get to your guys' questions in just a minute after his 1st and 20 play. Garoppolo drops back. Garoppolo holding onto the ball for too long. Pocket collapsing, and he goes down to Jimmy G. Sacked by a slew of Tennessee Titans led by Bud Dupree, one of the biggest free agent acquisitions this team had in the entire offseason. So that's going to be a 2nd and forever here. As let's get to some of your guys' questions. And look, the Eagles, I think, have a chance to build a great team. I want that to be said. CTS asks, who's your favorite wide receiver? My favorite wide receiver or the best one? I mean, I think either way, it's probably DeAndre Hopkins is the best wide receiver in the game. Most talented, best in big moments, most impactful wide receiver there is. I stand by that. As on 2nd and 29, Jimmy G drops back, will throw it, tosses it to Jennings. Jennings going to pick up about 6 or 7 yards here. So going to be, again, third and a lot. 3rd and 21 here for the 49ers here with 10 minutes, 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. But I like a lot of those guys. I like a lot of those guys. I like DeAndre Hopkins. But if we're talking about favorite of all time, I really liked Andre Johnson and what he did for the Texans for a long time. Like he was great. I'm not a Texans fan. I'm a Ravens fan, by the way. We don't have many good wide receivers. Anquan Bolden, obviously. Here we go. 3rd down. Short pass here to Deebo Samuel. Samuel is going to take it for a gain of maybe 10, 12, perhaps. It's going to be well short of a first down. And it's going to bring it, basically well out of field goal range for Robbie Gould. You hate to see that. So 49ers going to be forced to punt here. And there was that penalty that really dug their heels in. Hate to see it. But yeah, there's a lot of wide receivers that are great. CTS asks, did you like Barry Sanders? I never saw Barry Sanders play live. I'm not old enough for that, but I do think looking back, Barry Sanders is the most talented running back there ever was. That's not saying, he's the greatest. Obviously, he's not the greatest. That's not saying that, he's the most prolific, the most decorated, all that stuff. No, but he is, as far as skills goes, I think, is the best. It's him. Gale Sayers, I think, is up there. Eric Dickerson, obviously. But I just think the speed and agility and what Barry Sanders did, and if he was on one good team, who knows what could have happened. Heel Santa doing my job for me. Thank you. Heel Santa said, just sub. I'll be on the Christmas day for both the Grinch and the Browns game. Love to see it. Again, we are streaming the Grinch, so you got that. Big says, I agree with Charlie, to be honest. Well, yeah, no, you can agree with him. That's fine. CTS says, yes, I agree. I joined, and you already made my day. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Hey, we're in the Christmas spirit here. We're here to make people's days. We're here to make people laugh. We're here to have fun, man. We're just here to have fun. That's what we're here on Earth for, aren't we? Just to have fun, pass the time. Big in the chat says, who do you think is the best quarterback of all time? Yours is John Hancock. Trolling. Love to see it. Okay, cool. That could be your. That could be, yeah, sure, you could say that. But my best quarterback of all time or the greatest? Because there's a difference. Because I think best is, like, for me at least, best quarterback of all time is more so skill related and less so, what you've accomplished. We're talking about best, and I think someone who's done it consistently and been the best. I think Aaron Rodgers is up there. Pat Mahomes is up there. Dan Marino is up there. That would probably more or less be my top 3 of best of all time. Greatest of all time, there's absolutely no question that it's Tom Brady. Tom Brady cemented his GOAT status after that comeback win against the Falcons. I think that's a consensus that everyone has that I don't think enough people talk about. Like, people were saying that he was the greatest of all time before that, but as soon as he won that 5th Super Bowl, it was just like, yeah, all right, 5th Super Bowl, and he had the greatest comeback in NFL history. Yeah, he's the best. And then he won 6th. And then he won 7th, and now it's just adding to his just ever-evolving legacy. Tom Brady's the greatest player in NFL history. It's not even close to. Like it's just not even close. Happy holidays, everybody. Big is mad because I don't know who John Hancock is. Was that a football player? Well, I'll be gosh darn it. This was not a quarterback, my friend. This was not a quarterback. It was a tight end from like the 1920s, but all right, cool. Either way, there was the John Hancock Bowl, which was played in El Paso. So you'll have to see that. Here we go. Titans deep in their own territory as Ryan Tannehill will complete a pass for a first down to A.J. Brown. 11th catch for A.J. Brown, and it picks up 15 yards. Gets him to about the 20-yard line. Nice job there by A.J. Brown to just give his team some breathing room, give his team some room to work, as they say.
This is a one-man route. He's throwing that ball to number 11. I love the aggressive play call coming out of your own end zone.
Here we go. Handoff here. Big says, what do you mean? Look him up. Don't need to show it because he was a 5-star QB on the Giants in 1976. I looked it up. I didn't see anyone named John Hancock. Here we go. Ryan Tannehill completely changed the entire complexion of this game. As CTS Clap says, happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays, everyone. Big shout out to them. And a loss of 4 yards here. They're probably going to call it a loss of 3, but really a loss of 4 here. after the 49ers. I'm sorry. I blanked. I completely blanked for a solid second there. I need to regroup. But 3rd and long coming up here for the Titans as they lost yardage on that play.
Armstead, who's kind of a hybrid, can play on the edge, but also can play inside due to some injuries.
Restart, baby. 3rd and long. 7:44 left and counting in this game. Titans up by 7. A first down would go a long way to cementing this game. Tannehill in the gun. Takes the snap. Ryan Tannehill drops back, looking. Tannehill will dump it short for the tight end. It's going to be a first down across the 35. Ferkser was wide open in the middle of the field, and that's exactly where Ryan Tannehill, like I said, that's where he made that $90 million that the Titans are paying him, by throwing the ball wide open, middle of the field, and letting his receivers do the rest. And that's all you really need to do sometimes in the NFL to win. And that's what A.J. Brown brings as well. You know, A.J. Brown, sometimes he's having a great game, but on plays like that, he can be the decoy and open it up for someone else. And now it opens up the playbook for the Titans, who are trying to run clock here. 6:50 and counting. Handoff here to the right. And not much doing there. A gain of maybe 3 or 4 yards, as there's some extracurriculars after the game as McNichols is down. The running back McNichols was down here. He gets up. So everyone gets up. A little bit of some pushing and shoving. Obviously, neither team is exactly too happy with how they played. CTS says, my favorite team is the Cardinals. Big says, he is 100% my favorite QB. My mom's favorite is John Adams. Big revolutionary war buff, I see. We got over here. Here we go. We got a flip play here. Brown is going to throw the ball, and he's going to be picked off. No, incomplete. Oh, my God. It was a flea flick. Not a flea flicker. It was a toss to Brown, and then A.J. Brown was going to throw the ball, and he almost threw an interception right to the defender who dropped it. Oh, that would have shifted a lot of the momentum in this game and given the 49ers a great chance to get the ball back here. The throw was right to the... Ooh, if he doesn't drop that, we're talking about it. Brown possibly never, ever throwing the ball ever again. Brings up a 3rd and 6 here. Tannehill in the pistol, takes the snap. Tannehill, pocket collapsing. He's going to get rushed, and he's going to get sacked. Brought down by nearly the entire defensive line. And there's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. Let's see who it's on. It's a very crucial moment in this game. And did Josh Norman get called? Nope. They're gonna call holding on the offense. Penalty decline, 4th down. Titans are gonna punt. That's gonna give the 49ers one more shot here, as Big is a huge history buff here, bringing up the old John Hancock. My man wrote the biggest signature in the history of the Declaration of Independence. Favorite wide receiver, George Washington. George Washington is definitely not the wide receiver of that group. George Washington is the quarterback. John Hancock is like, I don't even know what John Hancock would be. John Hancock, he's just writing all over the place. He'd probably be like the, I don't even know. He'd be like the coach or whatever, maybe. I don't know. DeAndre Hopkins says CTS in the chat. DeAndre Hopkins and Murray are great together. They are great together. I think they are great together. Here we go. This punt is going to be a perfect punt here, down at the 4-yard line. So San Francisco, with 5:18 left, 3 timeouts, 8-6 on the season. They need to go 96 yards here. Oof. San Francisco is going to need to go 96 yards here to get to the end zone to tie this game. This is going to be an interesting one. They got about 5 minutes. They got all 3 timeouts left, so definitely possible. They got to get back to how they were playing before. Jimmy G's got to, and I think they got to open up the playbook a little bit here with Jimmy G. Like, you got to go up tempo here. It's where you make your money, Jimmy G. He's like, Ryan Tannehill isn't the only one who's got a huge contract here. Jimmy G out here, like, he's out here not like getting paid like I think like $28 million a year. Like he's getting paid a lot of money. Like because he signed that 150 or not 50, it's like 140 something million dollar thing. $140 million play contract. Oh, brain is mush. So is my mouth. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Big says John Adams and George Washington. Charlie back to his old tricks, saying they are winning this year. He is the best QG of all time. Miles Sanders, second best running back of all time. Love to see it. It's the fourth. Is it the fourth quarter? It is the fourth quarter. Heel Santa says, hopefully they, being the 49ers, get George Kittle involved. For their sake, I hope. But Jimmy G can't do what he's done, and by that I mean like throwing the ball middle of the field for George Kittle, even though he's double covered. He can't do that. Jimmy G can't make a mistake on this drive. This is the game. For the 49ers, this is the game. They are going to have to go the entire distance of the field in order to have a chance at overtime. Or do you go for it here? Do you potentially one-up John Harbaugh here? I don't know. You might. I'm liking the idea of going for it because this has been one of those games. You're not sure, man. You're not sure what's going to happen. I do trust the defense of the 49ers to stop the Titans, though. So, we'll see. They've done it a lot of times in this game, just not a lot of times in the second half. So, we'll see. This has a lot of playoff implications, does this game. If the Titans hold on and win, they're going to win the South. It's going to be done and set. But if they lose, that gives Indianapolis a chance here to win. There's a lot to be broken down here, and Tennessee could fall as far as potentially out of the playoffs if they lose this game. Doesn't happen without a San Francisco win here. Here we go. Pass here to Kyle Juszczyk is going to go for a first down. Gain of 15 on that play. 5 minutes, 8 seconds and counting here. And they got to go up-tempo because they still have a long distance to go. Jimmy G calling the play in the huddle. They have 5 90-plus yard drives on this year. That is the most in the NFL, the San Francisco 49ers. So definitely within the realm of possibility. Playoffs definitely on the line here for both teams. As Jimmy G on first down drops back, he has time. He's going to go deep, and he's going to throw it just out of reach for Jennings. Second down coming up. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left. Playoffs are definitely on the line for both of these teams here. I think you're definitely the 49ers. They want to assert their dominance in the wild card race. There's no better way to do it than get the win here. Be 9-6 going into your last 2 games. You're competitive in the division anyway. They're not going to win the division, but they definitely could assert themselves in the wild card race. A loss here, they're not out of it, but it complicates things further. Here we go. 80 yards away here. 2nd and 10 at the 20. Jimmy G, 5 wide, takes a snap, gets rid of it quickly. Deebo Samuel, who almost lost it, holds on, though. Gain of 6 here. That was, the ball actually got punched out there, but Deebo Samuel was able to somehow hold on. 3rd and 4 here with 4:13 remaining in the fourth quarter. Down by 7. The 49ers have not scored at all this half. They're going to need to change that if they want to win this game. We're under 3 minutes now. Jimmy G in the gun. Crucial 3rd down here. Jimmy G takes a snap. Looking. Jimmy G fires to his right. Complete to the running back, and it's going to be a first down and out of bounds. And that Hasty's going to stop the clock here with 3:47 remaining. Jimmy G, again, taking exactly what the defense gives him, and they gave him a lot. They gave him Hasty with some speed and some distance between him and Kevin Byard, the defender. So good job there by Jimmy G identifying the situation. And luckily they're using George Kittle as a bit of a decoy here. CTSS, what down are they? It is now first down here at about the 40-yard line for Tennessee. Or sorry, not for Tennessee, for the 49ers. At 38, I should say. First and 10 at 38. Jimmy G drops back, fires, and it's incomplete pass intended for Kyle Juszczyk. Great coverage there by the Titans. 3:42 remaining. Second down. A win here would cement basically the Titans as the winners of the AFC South, I believe, because they already have that game lead over the Colts. But they lose here again. It gets complicated. It gets really complicated for a lot of reasons. They'd be 9-6. You'd be at that point you'd be competing with Cincinnati, Baltimore, the Colts, and everybody else. They can create some distance here. Jimmy G on 2nd and 10, drops back, looking, fires, completes to Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel's got room, and he's got speed across the 30, 20, 15, 10, inside the 10-yard line. Huge, monstrous play by Deebo Samuel, who is now in pain on the sideline, and he's slow to get up, but what an important play. Deebo Samuel beat his defender and uses his top-notch speed to just beat almost everybody else. Finally brought down near the 6-yard line after Jimmy G put the ball. That's something that Jimmy G does. Put the ball exactly where it needs to be, in between two defenders, where only his receiver can get it, and let Deebo Samuel do the rest. This man is definitely team MVP, Deebo Samuel. What a play. But Deebo Samuel, again, his health is paramount. This team needs him moving forward if they're going to go anywhere.
Samuel's okay after that big play. It'll be a first and goal as they tend to him. While they do that, we have a moment. Let's hear this from Lowe's.
As they go to commercial, as they tend to Deebo Samuel. But what a play by Deebo Samuel. A game-changing, game-saving play by Deebo Samuel. This dude is beloved by everybody in the San Francisco area for good reason. It's because he makes amazing, great plays just like that. And now, if you're the 49ers, you haven't even used your timeouts yet. So if you punch it in here, and you punch it in before the 2-minute warning here, which you would have to, right? You punch it in here, you got a chance to potentially get the ball back, especially the way you're playing on defense. You got a chance to get the ball back, use your timeouts, and then potentially score a game-winning field goal on the other side of it. We'll see if that happens. Nothing matters, though, if they don't punch it in here. They got to get a touchdown here. Nothing matters if they don't get a touchdown here. Again, down by 7. A little over 3 minutes to go here. They have all 3 timeouts, but they are now lost Deebo Samuel. It seems like he's in pain. 175 yards in total for him in this game. He's been great here. Ball at the 6. Handoff to Wilson. Wilson's going to take it to about the 2.5, I should say, yard line. So that's going to get them closer to a touchdown. 2nd and goal coming up for the 49ers. Just punch it in here. If you're San Francisco, I think you just keep on running it. You try to punch it in. Your offensive line has been getting some push off. Just keep doing what you've been doing, and you'll be fine. Tucker Jones says, "Go 49ers, you're the best. Thank you. Or, the 49ers are the best. Well, yeah, well, we'll see if they are. They got to punch it in here, or let's see what they do. Shotgun here for Jimmy G. Jimmy G's going to drop back to throw. Throws to the top throws to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Brandon Ayuk, as Ayuk kicks the ball. Is that going to be a flag on Ayuk? I hope not. That would take going for 2 out of it, but they're not going for 2. They're not going to do the John Harbaugh. Great play by Jimmy G. Really great play design there. It was a jump formation to Jimmy G's left, I should say. Jump formation to Jimmy's left, and then Brandon Ayuk was able to just get free in the back of the end zone after the confusion on defense. Score a touchdown. Now Robbie Gould here on for the all-important extra point. Almost got a piece of it, did the Titans, but it is just good. The Titans almost got there, but almost isn't good enough. 95 yards, 96 yards really, because they were at the 4-yard line. But great play. No one has more 90-plus yard drives in the NFL this season than the San Francisco 49ers. I bet you that's not a stat that you guys thought about coming into this game. But they have 6 now for the year. And arguably none more important than that one. What a drive they put together there. And Deebo Samuel, hopefully he's okay. They're going to need him for overtime or the end of this game. Let's see. Now it's up to the Titans to respond here. Let's see if the Titans can go down the field and kick a field goal. They got Randy Bullock, only missed 3 on the year. And it's been an up and down kind of game for both teams, really. The Titans have shown a lot more life in the second half, but let's see if they can finish it here. And let's see if the 49ers defense can get this all-important stop and get the ball back for their team. A lot of storylines here to go. A lot of football left to play with 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. And Titans are going to return this from the 5 and take it all the way across the 25. So that is where, with 2:16 left in this game, in regulation, I should say, with 2:16 left, Ryan Tannehill, A.J. Brown, and company are going to start. 25-yard line. Charlie's saying, "Are you Michelle Obama?" I am not Michelle Obama. And I did see your messages, Charlie. Of course I did. I read them out. Here we go. Tannehill from the 25 in the gun. 2:16 left in the game. Tannehill drops back. Pressure, but he gets rid of it to his tight end for a gain of about 6. That is Swaim, and that's going to take it to the 2-minute warning. They were trying to get another playoff, but they're not going to have time. 25 game-winning drives in his career for Ryan Tannehill. Can he get to number 26? We'll find out after this 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in regulation. Let's see what happens. And it's been a great game. It's been a great game. Tucker Jones says, best YouTuber ever. That's what's the word? Flattening? Not flattening. I don't even know. That's very nice of you to say. I'm a really good YouTuber, I think, but I'm learning. I'm learning as, again, we're getting to that cushy area of 1,004 subs. Thank you, everybody who's subbed. Thank you to everyone who's been there for the ride as well. It's been a long ride for those of you who were there. I'm sure many of you were there during the pandemic when we started. No, that's a joke. But it's been great. I really want to thank everyone who's helped us get to this point. And again, we're only starting. 1,000 is just a start. But I'll put out a special thank you video later on in the next few days about this. But it's really humbling, and I'm very thankful for everyone who's enjoyed the content. That's why I do it. I like to put out content that people enjoy. But we can talk more about that on another day. As, again, we are here at a tied game late in the fourth quarter. About 2 minutes to go. Just in a 2-minute warning. Man, oh man. Me, ma, meow. Some wants to do, some wants to see. What's wrong with hitting that like button, subscribing, hit that notification bell? I'm pumped. I'm happy. We got a whole slate of content coming up, by the way, over the next few days. On Christmas Day, I am, of course, let me just go get it at this point. Christmas Day, people, you're going to see me dressed up as Santa Claus, reading the greatest piece of literature in American history, or in world history. I don't care what anyone says. I love this book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Let's see if we can get it. The glare. Ah, there we go. You can see that. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I'm going to be reading this in Anthony Hopkins' voice, dressed as Santa Claus. It is going to be one hell of a stream, so don't miss it. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't. As I go put this back. I don't know if anyone can hear me. Let's see. I'll find out afterwards when yeah. Fun times, people. Fun times. Here we go. Let's see if the Titans can make it fun times for Andrew and put this game away. 2nd and 5 here. 2 minutes left in the game. Handoff here, and it's going to be a first down for McNichols. Right at that first down marker. 152 and counting left in this game. the the Tennessee Titans and the 49ers both have 3 timeouts left. So let's see how that plays out. Tannehill gets a snap off with 140. Fires short to Swaim. Swaim's going to pick up 4 yards, not much more. So with 135 and counting, it's going to be second and 6. Tannehill in the gun. Takes the snap. No, he does. Yes, he does. Takes the snap. Fires incomplete. And flags come flying. That's going to be on the defense. They're going to say that they got there too early. It's going to be pass interference in all likelihood. So an automatic first down for Tennessee at about the 46-yard line. Yep, he got the arm. Can't do that. Can't play with him. Can't win with him. Can't do it. Tucker Jones asks, what's your favorite team? I'm a big-time Baltimore Ravens fan. It's my favorite team. Ride or die. So that is going to be a first down. They're going to say at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, fresh set of downs, 1 minute 20. Tannehill takes the snap. Tannehill, press, pocket collapsing. He's going to go and run with it, and Tannehill has a first down. More in the Niners territory, all the way down to the 35-yard line. Huge run for Ryan Tannehill, and now time becomes a problem for the San Francisco 49ers. Tennessee is definitely on the edge, if not already in field goal range for Randy Bullock, and they have options here. This game has completely turned around. I believe San Francisco just took their timeout. They just took their timeout, so, brutal, man. If you're a Titans fan, you definitely are cheering. I'm sure Andrew's happy as hell. But Andrew, hey, man, we've seen this situation before. Don't trust Titans kickers until it's over. Here we go, Ryan Tannehill in the gun. San Francisco did use their first timeout here. It's only 2 left for them. Handoff here, and McNichols is going to gain about 5 yards. So that's going to be 59 seconds. Another timeout here taken by the San Francisco 49ers on 2nd down. And brutal here for the 49ers, as Tennessee is already within field goal range, and they can just pat it here and just kick the field goal to win the game. But again, if there's one team that has had problems over the past few years consistently with kickers missing field goals, it is this Tennessee Titans team. So don't count your blessings before it's over, Titans fans. You've all been there. We've seen it. But Randy Bullock has been pretty solid this year, so little reason to worry. 2nd and 5 here. And this from here would be about a 47-yard field goal, something like that. Here we go, another handoff, not going for much. Final timeout taken here by the San Francisco 49ers. And it's 3rd down, so assuming the Titans make this field goal, the Titans would probably the 49ers would probably get the ball back with maybe 10 seconds left in the game. And if they convert 3, then it's all in the leg of Randy Bullock. So let's see what they do. If you're Tennessee, it's important that you don't throw the ball here. You do not want to get in any position where you stop the clock here with nearly a full minute for the 49ers to work with. You don't want that. Whether or not you make the kick, you don't want that. You want to leave as little time as possible. And they're generally speaking, they're probably going to have the ball back. If the 49ers even get it back, they're going to have the ball back with less than 10 seconds. So, all important 3rd and 4 here. Tannehill is going to run with it, and he's just going to go down and basically take a knee about a yard before the a yard from the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring out Randy Bullock, 6 game-winning field goals in the 4th quarter or overtime in his career. And There's about a 8-second difference between the play clock and the game clock, so virtually no time for the 49ers here. This is basically the game. 4th down, Randy Bullock's leg is going to decide this game, people. The Titans players are telling their fans to chill out, calm down, and they're going to take a timeout here with 8 seconds left. So 8 seconds left. That's going to leave the 49ers with almost no time. They're going to put a second back on, 9 seconds left. Jimmy G's working out the arm, man. I don't know, Jimmy G. I don't know, Jimmy, if you got that much in you. We'll see. But doesn't really matter if Randy Bullock doesn't make this. Let's see. This is going to be relatively short. 44 yards for Randy Bullock. So 44 yards here for the game. Can Randy Bullock kick the 49 or the Titans in our first place of the AFC North or AFC South? The kick is up on its way. It's drifting, and it is just good. Randy Bullock kicks the Titans potentially to win with 4 seconds left in the game. I thought it was about to drift all the way, but he just got it in there. Oh. Goodness gracious, great gobs of fire. Barring a miracle, an absolute miracle, the Titans are going to go to 10-5. The 49ers, valiant effort, didn't do much in the second half, though, are going to fall. Oh, Randy Bullock, you maniac, barely got it in. Andrew's, I'm sure Andrew's having a tough time down there, but at least the kick was good, Drew. So now 4 seconds left. Again, barring a miracle, Titans win this football game. What a game it was. What a story this game is told for both teams. And both these teams are very tough. Very tough teams when they're good. All right, let's see what the Titans have in store here. With 4 seconds left, they could theoretically kick it short and have the or no, they're not going to kick it short. So the 49ers, 4 seconds left, one play. Again, miracle. Let's see. Hopefully we get one of those like hook and lateral plays or whatever, like the plays that just continue forever into eternity. I want to see that. Let's go. I am so down for that. So let's see. Jimmy G is just in there like, hey guys, let's keep it alive for as long as we can. Let's just go out there and win this game. So again, Tennessee here going to try something. Or sorry, 49ers. See, I'm getting mixed up. Jimmy G, 5 wide, takes the snap, throws it short to Deebo Samuel. Who else you want to throw it to? Deebo's going to get some space. He's got some running room. Deebo Samuel stiff arms a dude, laterals it back, and they're going to keep it alive. Lateral back to Jimmy G. Jimmy G's going to lateral to Greg Kittle. They're still alive here at midfield. Greg Kittle is going to lateral it back to Jennings, and Jennings going to be brought down. That'll do it. Hey, they kept it alive. It was fun. I thought Deebo Samuel had an opening there for a minute, but hey, oh man, wasn't that something? Final here from Tennessee, 2017. Tennessee, great game. 2 really good teams. 2 teams that are going to be threats in the playoffs for sure. Final score here, final tally, I should say, here on the Real Take Sports subscriber ticker, 1004. Could not have done without all of you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for showing up, showing out, having fun. Keep those questions coming. Again, Christmas Day, I will be reading that book, Dressed as Santa Claus, because you maniacs all liked, subscribed, and all that jazz. So I will be doing that. Greg Kittle, George Kittle, whatever. You guys know what I meant. But yeah, but yeah. Thank you guys, and football is great. We'll probably do the Browns Packers game as well on Christmas Day. So I'll stream that, and we'll have fun with that, and we'll enjoy ourselves. But what a game, what a time. Thank you all again. And until next time, happy holidays. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that stuff. And as always, please, please, please enjoy yourselves, be safe, and keep it real.